Hey, we're technically live.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, hello. I don't know how many. There's 0 people that are watching.
All of you 0 people.
Well, I'm watching.
Yeah.
I've got the stream going.
I'm watching too now.
It says 0.
But it's because it still hasn't
Adam's
loaded
here.
YouTube yet because it's delayed.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there's 2 now.
Yeah, we're 25 seconds in. We finally have an audience.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Pop-up chats.
Should probably share the link to this thing. Oh, we got some llama action.
What's up?
I thought you were
Nothing.
going to watch.
I got stains all over my shirt. Where did those come from?
Oh, we got some Matt Seabrook and some Chris. and some Chris and some
my
Keith
shirt.
and some John
You
Mack.
know, the funny thing is they really show up on the camera and you can barely see them in real life.
Yeah, you were wearing that shirt the other day. You haven't washed it since.
I got like 4 of these. I used to buy these for work a lot. This is like Amazon's basic cheap t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
If you
And they're all
wait for them to
stained?
go on sale, they're normally like $10, which is cheap. But if you wait for them to go on sale, you can get a pack of like 4 of them for like $12.99. They're great for work shirts.
Nice. Hi, Devin.
Oh, I'm head to bed, but I'm not tired. I am tired, but I'm not tired. Does that make sense?
No.
I'm
Sort
pissed
of.
off is what I am.
Why?
I can't find my freaking electrical connectors to finish this thing. I'm almost done.
He needs
building
ferrules.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I need those anyways. Usually I've been using the regular Spade automotive one.
I got
Yeah.
2 boxes.
I just literally, the minute you said it, I went on Amazon and ordered one and got the stupid Cripper and everything.
Yeah, I need a set of those things too. They're just
But I always use regular fork spade connectors from cars. I just snipped off one side of the spade, but that's really janky because you know then the thing's off center and you have to be careful.
Fire hazard.
And
I just use wire and I stick it in the hole and I tighten it up nice.
Oh, that's
I've
illegal.
done that a couple times, but then I've gone to like I'm always.
If you were closer, I'd throw this solid pallet brick at you.
I've also
You
wired
know,
$1 million HVAC
fine.
units the exact same way. So I mean, what do I know?
Bare wire's fine if you build the printer and it sits in the corner and that's all it does. If you know, because it's an area that's not moving. Once you mount it, it's done. The problem is I'm like you, Chris. I'm always dicking with them.
Yeah.
So that's when I start pulling on the wires, and I can't tell you how many times I get that next micron.
You are always pulling on your wire.
The power wire are all like frayed because I've been playing with it.
Hey, John and Devin, I sent you guys links to join in the stream. Put some pants on if you feel like it.
I got
Do we have to have pants on?
YouTube thing so I can find the.
When do you need to have pants?
I don't want to be here anymore.
Only for business casual meetings. I got my Pedro bears from my Filament One box.
Pedro.
Speaker off.
John's naked in bed. Perfect. Get it on the stream. It's an adult stream only.
No, do not get it on the stream.
What is YouTube going to do? Quarantine me?
The CDC is putting out a warning through freaking YouTube now.
Yeah.
God.
What's up,
my
Gene? We got
wife
some
shared a
Butcherman
good one
here.
with me. Is that the WHO has now officially stated that dogs can are not capable of carrying COVID-19, so you can officially
Pet your
take them
dog.
out of quarantine, which means the WHO let the dogs out.
Yeah. Who let the dogs out?
That was a pretty funny one. I saw that and I laughed and I said, okay, that's a good one.
Matt, I don't have a 2.5 guide, but it should be exactly the same, minus you need 12-volt fans. You should already have everything else. 12-volt bed and 12-volt heater cartridge and power supply.
So what are you palletizing there?
I'm incorrectly colored kitty cats. I set the correct colors in the Canvas program, and it picked the wrong ones. So I'm just letting it run because I'm literally have nothing else to do.
Are they incorrect as far as where they should be, or just
Incorrect at the color? Yeah, no,
but
the colors are messed up.
But they're looking right.
Yeah, oh yeah, the print looks right.
That's fine.
We got Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Just for you, I'm printing some kitty cats in multicolor.
Wait, really?
You're the cat person, so yeah.
Now I need to go get my cat.
Painstakingly slicing this butcher.
Oh, we got RCCNC in the house.
Jordan, did you decide what color you're going to print the butcher?
I haven't officially decided, but I think Knights War Red.
Nice.
Good call.
Ooh, Wolfie.
Boobies Wolfie.
So how terrible is this mic?
That's fine. It's
No worse
Techie
than they
Dad.
usually are.
Yeah, Brandon.
That's going through this, not the mic.
David.
No, the mic still made noise.
It's still going through the mic because you just touched it and it went, what?
Really? Because
Yeah.
I reset it.
Too bad.
Oh, you
It's
know what
David
it is?
and
I gotta
Tony.
do it in here too.
You gotta do it in your
That's why.
exploit or your Streamlabs.
Yeah, yep. That's what it's doing. It defaulted.
Hey,
JBL Bluetooth default.
Keep going, print.
Oh, perfect. Now we can't hear him. It's even better.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Great.
If we make fun of him, he'll say a bunch of angry things, and then we won't hear it.
Where's Josh? Josh, get in here, you lazy.
Yeah, I sent him a link.
Hey, Josh.
Does it work at all?
I mean, it works, but you sound like you're really far away.
And underwater.
Kind of like you do now.
Yeah. These things are delicious. I hate to say it, but these Pedros
I think I can turn it up.
are actually really good.
Albanese.
Gummy bears?
Chris, get
Yeah.
yourself some Albanese gummy bears.
Oh, those things come
me
in my
some.
atomic filament, and they're delicious.
Those are amazing.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm. No, that's not better, but
Josh, don't eat dinner. You never eat.
Josh, it better be a club sandwich you're having, because I know you're part of the club.
I mean, I'm half tempted to make a club sandwich right now.
I'm sorry, it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich?
Send it.
Yeah, you can't. It's not a sandwich.
Send it.
There's no sand in it. It's a sandwich.
There's
Fair
no
enough.
Sam in it either.
But there is ham.
It depends.
How much?
The hammich.
Not
I had
what
a
I'm
roast.
making.
I had a roast beef and what else was in there? Roast beef and salami, which
So
with mozzarella.
threw
That
a
sounds
legit
amazing.
BL touch on there this afternoon, and night and day difference from the stupid clone thing.
Yeah, real ones work really well.
This is so I think it's a V2 because it's got the metal pin, not
Okay.
a plastic pin.
Yeah.
Which I really don't give two squirts about because it's not like it's scuffing the plate every time.
I think the issue is the magnetized beds, because it's a ferrous material they use for the tip, so it might magnetize to like a strong magnet. But
I don't know. I ran some reliability tests for about an hour, and I was getting consistently 0.00
1 or 2,
3, like maybe 4.
that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mr. Buttram got a roll of atomic CFPTG.
I love that
Oh.
stuff.
What are you gonna print now?
That tower back there that goes all the way to the ceiling, that's all one printer's worth of atomic CFPTG that I used last year. I might like that stuff a lot.
CF Petty G.
Mm-hmm. I need to trim my beard. Holy cow, it's long again. I just trimmed it like 2 months ago or a month ago.
They just chop it all off.
No,
He's gonna shave
I cannot.
access holes for the
I
mask.
cannot be Joseph Bruce. Yeah, I'll just cut around here.
Just cut around it and make access hole. So you got a big beard with a mask hidden. Hide the mask in the beard, and no one will ever know you're wearing one.
No time for shaving. This is true. What's up, Chris Jackson? I even got some of those things that Jordan talked about, those rail clip thingies. So I'm hid my wiring for my
Oh yeah, there you go.
behind there.
Nice.
You need the wire clipping.
Yeah. Oh, more. Yeah, actually, now that 2.0.5.1 released, I have to make more
5.1?
for. Yeah.
Did they fix what you talked about the other day? Because you kind of
Yes,
blasted
actually, I did.
them. Yeah.
They actually just
I'm not
reverted it
surprised
back.
you blasted it, but hey.
Well, the reason I blasted was because like I didn't care for me because it's like whatever, I can fix it. But there were people on the Facebook groups that like went to 2.0.5 and then other nozzles are crashing in the bed
Yeah, and
because the
that's
logic was
cool.
changed. It forced the logic to have 2 pins. So basically, it'd be like having dual Z end stop. So your probe was an end stop, and it thought it had a probe plugged into the Z-min pin. So if both of them didn't trigger, it just kept going. So there's a couple people in the forums have broken like brand new. They're like, "Look at my brand new bed; it's got a big gouge in it." I'm like, "You should test that before you hit home," but still, like, you don't think they'll mess with the logic completely, so it breaks.
When you first home a new setup, like when I first plugged that BL in and I started homing it, my finger was on the reset button.
Yeah, that's what I normally do.
And it's going down, and because of where I've got the probe mounted, I have maybe 1 mil of clearance between the nozzle tip and the bed when it's triggering.
I use my finger for the first time, or if it's a pin, I'll use a metal object for a capacitive probe.
But I just let it come all the way down to make sure it wasn't going to crash the nozzle. Like, I tested to make sure it would actually work first. I did the hand test, and it's like, it's too high. Get out of here. But then the next time when it was going to the bed, I just slowly watched, wait for it. The nozzle got about 1 mil. It triggered. I was like, okay, good. I'm out.
I've got a multi-material sheep. These things are multiplying.
Boxes.
I have 6 boxes of samples.
Damn, 6 boxes?
Just in my room. That's not all the rest of them.
Well, it's a good thing you got some time to print with.
Yeah, let's see. No school, no robot practice. The other job is shut down. And the freelance client I'm working with has coronavirus. So I have absolutely nothing to do right now.
Nice.
And my mother has told me that since I am on a break, I am required to organize all of my filament, which is kind of starting to take over the house.
You know what's great for organizing filament, Devin? Canada.
Printing it.
Canada.
I'll take care of it. I'll give it a home. I'll make it nice.
No.
I just print with it.
I mean, feel free to give me some more.
Organized.
So I'm trying to just put my this is just PLA. And so I've got 3 more of these with other stuffs, plus all the full spools. But I've got a lot of filaments.
Okay, you want to talk samples? Hold on.
Yeah. Shut the shit off. You have all the filaments. Chris Lukacki's basement is the whole reason we have a PLA.
This is all samples.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually converting to one of those soon.
All of this is samples.
See, I love samples. I like samples, but I don't know what do I make with them.
I do a lot of stuff with samples, like for all the stuff I do on Instagram. Almost all of that is samples.
I print an army of me.
Wait, Chris, you have your own mini, dude?
Yeah, I've got 2 minis. I got Pocketeer and the one original me.
Yeah, the Pocketeer is kind of not you.
Okay,
it is me.
No, it
send me a link to that.
It is me. I
want to print you.
That's awkward.
You know what I mean, Jordan?
There's more samples too. I have.
You mean like this,
it's me.
Devin?
Yeah, kind of like how I printed Viking for his birthday.
Yep.
I don't have the regular work hockey. I don't think. Maybe.
It's on my Patreon for free.
Yeah, but was it on Wexter's Patreon?
No, it was only on mine. He made it for me for my birthday.
You son of a biscuit eater.
And then someone edited one to have me in with my headphones on.
Cool.
So there's 3 versions of me, I forgot. And there's also one where they combined me with Godzilla. That I don't know where it is. Probably Thingiverse.
I never finished my Walter on a toilet one.
Pocketeer was a free model. It should be on
my Mini Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since I have so much time on my hands, I'm inventorying everything, and then I'm going to over-engineer the shit out of an inventory system.
You better color coordinate all that.
It is color coordinated. Right now, I'm just pulling out all the PLA so I can put that all in one box. And then I'll get to the PETG and all the other non-PLA PETG stuff.
We don't talk about that one, Mr. Buttram. Some people have weird fascinations with me.
Wait, what? Do I want to know?
No.
Someone combined me and Joseph Prusa's mini.
Why would they ever do such a thing?
I got a weird image in my head.
Yeah, that's the vision. That's literally what it is.
Damn it, this
Okay.
trying to find this link for your
What up,
damn
Sean?
mini guy on your Patreon is killing me here.
Yeah, it's not. It's probably one of the very first
Uh-oh.
ones. So I said like I'll release it once I hit 100, and it took like a day to get to 100.
I didn't even know you had a Patreon, Chris.
I do. It's all absorbing of my life. No, it's actually really fun. I have my own Discord where we all hang out in Discord chat.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a meme section in the Discord now. I'm super happy about that because I love memes.
Memes are great.
So I haven't gone full like, yep, this guy's a weirdo memes yet, but eventually there'll be a day. All right, I downloaded the latest Marlin. Time to play with it.
Damn.
Found it?
It helped. It's especially if I just take, instead of saying newest first, say oldest first. It's like the 5th post.
Yeah.
What folder
really
should I? I'll
cover.
save it in the Wexter folder.
It is a Wexter model.
It is, so it can go in
That's
the
Wexter.
Wexter folder and not be offensive.
So this sample from the February box is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It is KVP Raspberry Pearl PLA.
That's my middle name.
Raspberry Pearl or KVP?
Raspberry Pearl.
No, because this is Nasty Pea, not Raspberry Pea.
Yeah. Pearl.
Josh is in the green room.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
not
on.
falling asleep. Although I should. I wish I could.
Go to bed, Llama.
Yeah.
You look like you're already there.
You're
A few more feet, and you'll be right in it.
Man, you made
Hey,
some fried
Josh.
chicken, bro.
I want some.
In the microwave.
Chef
Way
Mike
back here.
making it.
Click the mic down, Josh.
It's actually kind of far away, believe it or not.
Not better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's much better. Now share the chicken, a-hole.
Yeah. Give us the chicken.
I want to take
Spicy
it.
chicken too.
Put the Tesseract down and hand us the chicken.
Put the chicken on the Tesseract and send the whole thing north.
Yeah, to Norway.
No, to Texas.
That's too far north.
North to Texas.
North of Texas.
Well, Texas
the
is not
long
north,
way.
but send
But
it to Texas.
The long way.
Yeah, if you could send it to Canada first, then all the way down
No,
to
no, no.
Norway.
Send it to Texas, and then I'll pay for the shipping to get it to Canada after I pick through it.
Pick,
Literally, all she's going to send you is the chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I take
you
like
can keep it.
one bite of the chicken, keep the printer, then I'll send you the rest of the chicken.
Josh, I think I made a decision today.
Uh-huh.
You can keep your
The CR10 husk that's here is just going to be a husk, but I'm going to take the control box and turn that into an MPCNC.
Cool.
It should have enough storage space on there to run that firmware.
Yeah.
And then the Chiron, when it gets here, it's going to become some sort of nasty beast of awesomeness.
Chiron.
Yeah, I was reading your chat in our.
It's huge. That printer is massive. I don't even know where I'm going to put it, but
In your pants.
not enough
Yeah.
room.
I'm contemplating whether I'm going to advertise pre-orders for the Tesseract or not, because I realized today that I need like $9,000 to build the first 10 that I want to.
I need $9,000 to build the first one.
10. No.
Just go Kickstarter.
Shoot, go fund me, baby.
Could do a Kickstarter.
You can do a kick fund me.
Go.
Fun kick me.
Have fun, kick me.
Go. Oh, let's see here.
What am I tagged in here? What is this?
Who knows? Documents, Marlin
I mean,
builds.
technically, I have everything right now other than the green extrusions and the bed and the heater.
And the Chimeras.
No, I went ahead and
And the
opened the Bowden one
Bowden.
that I had.
Yeah, you got a Bowden one. All you gotta do is put the hot end on it.
Blue cell.
Bowden. I have one of those boxes somewhere.
I got a couple of them boxes. Ooh,
My box is
this
down back
Viking
there.
stuff.
Hey, Thomas, put that on a printer.
These are collector's items now.
Yeah,
I
I
got a bunch
got
of those.
my.
The problem is they're on my toss-away box.
So I don't have a Hermes sticker. I have a Hermes box with a Chimera sticker.
That's funny.
I have a Hermes sticker. I got a couple of them somewhere. The problem
I
is
also
one
have-
of them's on there.
I was
On the
working on the
discarded
bracket
part.
for mine.
I have a mini
For the
me in
stream.
silver.
I wonder if I could peel that off.
Oh
With
yeah.
a little heat gun.
Oh, look.
What's up,
Comes
Richard
right
Crook?
off, no problem. That was easy.
Oh,
it
Jay,
wasn't on there so well.
what are we up to? Causing a ruckus on the internet.
I have
Now where
a
am I going to
As
put it?
always.
I have
Whoa,
a
hang on.
bronze-
We're on
bronze
the internet.
fork
It's
talkie
another Chris. It's the Pocketeer with a missing leg.
broken leg.
That
I
happens.
have a filament sample that won't go back in the bag.
That's because it's so big.
Well, I printed it
know.
with 0 infill, and then I tried taking it off the bed before it was cold,
Oh, you got to cool that bed down, bro.
so your foot stuck.
I use
Look.
ice cubes.
I like it.
I don't have
Nice.
the patience to wait for beds to cool down.
Do I have any Pocketeers down here?
Can't tell
PTG
you
and
how
I
many
don't get
things
along for that reason.
I've gone to freaking get off the bed and it's still hot enough that like PLA is soft and you go to flex it off the bed and then the part pops off, but now it's all like warped.
Pocketeers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay!
Dude, you are really freaking weird.
I didn't make the smoke stand.
I did. It doesn't stand up very well without it.
It makes it look like you're farting.
Yeah, that's how I fly.
That was a
That was my
good
guy.
time.
That was a good stream.
Yeah, that was good.
I blame Thomas the llama.
What did I do?
Not me.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
I never blame Vikings.
All the things.
Everybody else does.
Viking, what are you drinking today?
Blood of
Lemonade.
enemies.
Yeah.
So, like,
What of my enemy?
is community catch up over?
Over.
Since when?
Heather and Travis have more foot pressing or focus things they want to do, and Pooch and
Yes.
timing for Pooch too, which just wasn't good with having to go down there all the time, and they just had too much on the go collectively. That this is a better alternative.
They're still keeping it though in case they want to go back to it in a year or two.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
From what I understand.
Well, that's the thing is that subscription
in the
doesn't
loop.
cost me anything to keep it, so I mean,
Yeah, well,
a lot
they
of
were
people are going to
talking
go,
about
oh, wait,
when-
they're not coming back. I'm going to go unsub from that so that I never see a notification that never shows up.
when
Yeah.
Jim was doing it, they were talking about taking it over and they decided to start their new whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Hot makes.
Hot makes.
hot makes
So-
doing it.
My problem is that the Jim's stream is right in the middle of bedtime for the kids.
Well,
So
Boo hoo.
let the
I
kids
don't
stay
ever
up an
watch it
hour.
live, and I actually really hate watching live streams after the fact
Me too. I agree with you.
because I want to
don't know why.
comment. Like I want to make a comment or I want to point, and I can't.
Oh, you can. You can still
Yeah,
comment.
but it's
There's a
kinda
comment
cool.
section, bro.
It doesn't really help though if I just start putting 9:44. You said this and it meant this.
Yeah, it helps.
I've done that.
That would make live
Couple
stream watching live stream so much more entertaining.
I love that a cute dog just said this.
Nerdy
Dirty
Jesus,
Jesus and his disciple.
Nerdy Jesus and the Pooch.
Nerdy Jesus on the pooch.
Nerdy Jesus.
Nerdy Jesus with a pooch.
Let's make a printer do something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh, did you see what I tagged you on
What?
Instagram the other night?
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, you can officially say that a filament from one of the UFOs has been on a competition robot now.
Yay!
Literally, I happened to have that sample in my backpack and I needed a bracket like immediately, and I was like, it's patchy. This will work.
A battle robot?
No.
No.
Count.
Oh, a cow milking robot.
Yes, indeed. Which,
Wait,
at
this
this
was a
point, now that
cow
robot
milk
season's
robot?
over, I might build something that stupid.
A battle cow moat robot?
Sure.
A battle cow moat robot.
That fights real cows? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Shoots rockets out its udders?
Yeah.
Sure.
Udder cannons? Yes.
This is what happened when robot season ends 3 months early.
Yeah, I have a bunch of weddings rescheduled. I was supposed to shoot a wedding this weekend. They're like, we can't have it. So, our whole city, or their state banned any event over 10 people.
I never thought about weddings.
Yeah, weddings, bar mitzvahs.
Ireland is closing all the bars, so tomorrow is a
We
boring
closed
day
all
for
our
them.
bars today after 8 p.m. So all bars and
closing
restaurants
all
can only
bars.
do carry
Wow.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not actually closing them. They're just asking you to order and not stay.
But
Ask you to
Ireland
order and
shutting
not
down St. Patrick's Day is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
That is. That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes,
Is it?
I'm currently printing a pot of gold.
Oh, I have a new vase to put out.
Are you reusing some real gold there, lass?
No.
You know what's up on the
Using
shelf up there? I could.
using something from a UFO box.
Oh, yes, the UFO box. Very
gotta
nice,
get
lass.
something.
Maybe.
Little nostalgia.
Nice one, man.
Can't even see. I'm over here coding. Oh, it's a little St. Patty's Day 4-leaf clover in a vase.
Yeah.
Isn't that a hate crime if they close bars in Ireland?
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We'll start with Josh. Josh, what filament do you recommend?
Wait, for what?
Jay After Dark says, here's the big question. If you had to buy one brand of filament, what brand would you buy? Question to all.
One brand only?
Yep,
One brand only?
One brand only, starting with Josh.
Well, it really
Alien ooze.
Just the green alien ooze, not anything else.
if I had to, self promote, it would be, the 30 some odd filaments I sell on my website.
There we go.
But out of other filament companies, that's a mix of price and quality, I'd have to say 3DX Tech.
Nice. All right. Devin, your turn.
Snow Labs.
Tom.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I might say Paramount right now. I'm really liking all the oddball colors.
They do have some good colors at Paramount.
But Snow Labs is right up there, too.
Oh, the Vikings probably got a good one because he's
Not
got
just
different
because they
filament he can
sponsor
get.
my robot team.
The brand I use the most is Filamentum.
Nice.
But I also love Alien 3D filaments, of course.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have any besides the Alien Ooze. Yep, just the Alien Ooze.
Well, you should have the copper, Meteor Mind copper from last month.
Yeah, I mean as a full spool.
Need some alien?
There's so many filaments down here. All right, Jordan, what's your brand of choice?
My daily go-to brand is AMZ 3D.
Oh, the European one, huh?
No,
No, they're Amazon.
it's Amazon, but
Get
it's
that here.
pretty sure it's a Chinese brand. But
I always
Yeah,
thought it was European. Maybe it's a
the
different brand.
quality is.
I buy the
I don't
wood
have
fill.
jamming prints. I don't have failed. Like it prints every time for me, and I can buy one spool when I need it. So,
Yeah.
or I can buy a lot of spools. I don't know.
Ooh.
But
Oh,
I would
boy.
have said Snow Labs, but Devin beat me to it. So
Yeah, we can only choose one from each. We can't double choose. That's illegal.
yeah, there's no double dipping.
Yeah.
Chris would choose Atomic CF Pet G.
Oh, actually,
Atomic
yeah.
is a close second for me.
Actually, yeah, you reminded me. Keen Village Plastics makes like 50% of the brands of filament in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
So-
don't make Atomic or Filament
No,
One
not
or
Atomic Filament One.
Jesse or
Is Jesse 2.0
IC3D.
good?
It's awesome.
Very
Oh,
good.
I've never,
Yes, he's
haven't
really
tried
good,
it.
actually. You should try it.
There's
It's
4
really
spools going right now
Yeah,
to print this.
I want
Actually,
to try their cyan with compare it to Riker blue because it looks really
Aw.
similar.
that's such a cute little guy.
That's all Jesse PLA.
That's the deep
The whole
purple.
printer.
I was spoken.
All that orange.
Yeah,
The deep purple
Jesse
is
Ice
very
Blue.
cool.
ooh, that's
I like
a
that
really
ice
sexy
I
blue.
might order some of that. next
I was
time around.
gonna try to get Jesse PLA for the UFO, but I was told that because of the maker box agreement,
Yeah.
I can't.
I gave up a spool of Jesse PLA because of the 1440 makers. I donated it to somebody else
I donated.
because I don't
This
have the
gummy
money to
bear to
ship
my
it
mouth.
Canada.
Quarter white is really good. That's like my new favorite white besides Paramount white. Paramount makes the best white by hand, by far.
Paramount filament is really, it just prints really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried Paramount.
Me neither.
Try it.
I want to
They're
close
like
this
a
pop-up,
wicked
but I
color,
can't 'cause
too.
it's your screen.
They're on Amazon, but they also have their website. Everything's got a Pantone color.
Ooh,
They got some pretty cool names.
is it just Paramount.com or what is it?
I have no idea.
Paramount
Paramount 3D
3D,
probably.
It's called Google Paramount Filament.
You're actually better off buying it on Amazon because Paramount is like $1 cheaper, but then they charge you like $5 to ship it. Or if you do it through Amazon, it's like $1 more, but it's free shipping if you have Prime. So it ends up being a couple bucks cheaper on Amazon.
Man,
Really
one
good filament.
filament
Well,
brand.
Ryan, do you consider it a Chinese white label, seeing that Ziltech makes their own filament, but they're in China and then they have a U.S. storefront?
Yes.
They just make it somewhere else.
Well, it's technically not white label because a company in China is called Ziltech, and they're the house for Ziltech USA. So it's just that they're not manufacturing in the United States, so I don't consider it a
Right.
United States brand.
Well,
'Cause
definitely
it's-
not.
No, it's not a USA
Brand,
brand, but
but-
it's not a relabel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like
I mean-
all of Matter Hackers filaments, which are all white label,
Yeah, I don't.
They don't make
there's a
anything.
lot of relabel filament out there.
and it's so expensive for plus or
I
minus
know.
1.0 filament.
It's
That
too
build
expensive.
series, like
I-
really?
I've never been able to afford it.
But also, that the build series is nice, but I don't know what benefit you're getting versus just some regular PLA most of the time.
Yeah. The blue that I had was Jesse Ice Blue.
That's Paramount Black Cherry.
Yeah, I'm looking at their stuff on Amazon right now, and I'm very tempted to order some stuff.
Mad
Yeah,
Maker
Paramount
filament
stuff
is garbage.
Really nice.
They were selling 700 gram spools for $9.99 or something like that, and I bought 5. And half of them were busted, like the filament was actually cracking. It was so dry and brittle. And then I
Oh,
emailed
yeah.
them,
Viking.
and they never responded. So They get a
Little
double-
egg-shaped Viking.
I can also say for that I ordered 2 rolls. Both were crap, and I threw them away. Didn't even bother contacting customer support.
yeah, it's bad.
You know, that's
But
really
Mad
weird.
Monkey
Camera
filament
shows
is
that
fantastic, so don't throw
Mad
that one out.
Monkey, yeah.
Purple.
That one's fine.
I'll beta test that and put it on my channel.
We need to
Never
have a
noticed that.
Mad
It
Monkey
shows this is
filament
blue
made.
too.
You know,
I already know what I want. for
Fiberlogy
my
makes really
filament.
nice filament too. I mean, look at that pink.
It's
It's so
girthy.
pink.
You're a
Oh,
fucking
goodness.
weirdo.
A big veiny
You
bastard.
notice where he puts
I'll be
that?
right back. I'm going to throw my plate away.
Your
You
plate.
notice he's putting that back on the backside of his seat?
What?
What?
Watch where he puts that little.
Yeah, it's on the ground over here, next to my
Yeah, yeah.
Sitting
next
on
to the
this.
spray
Right on the
bottle, so
back
that
of
way
your
it
seat, you know.
gets out of hand. I spray it. What was I doing? Richard Soros. I need to buy more TPU. That's my next.
I need more TPU, ADS, PLA, PET-G.
Hey, Chris,
PC.
what color TPU do you need?
Black.
I've got an unopened spool of Zoltec TPU if you want it.
Ooh. I'll trade you.
Trade me for some Jesse 2.0?
Yeah, I got some Jesse that I can trade.
Okay. Yeah, DM me an address.
Yes.
You realize it's going to cost you more money to ship that Jesse 2.0 than it costs.
No, because the Postal Service is going to shut down next week. So
you are in the US, right?
Yeah, I'm in Illinois.
Yeah, DM me an address.
We have the same time zone.
Cool.
Flesh color TPU. No, I prefer my TPU black. That's my coffee.
Filamentum just released a whole line of fleshy FlexFill.
I've got the
I don't use it
No
for
Labs flesh
I have a bunch of
line,
it.
And I'm very tempted to print a Ticosaurus
awesome.
with this.
Chris, you can just unload that in my basement. Like,
Devin, you definitely need a Dicosaurus.
I do not.
Devin, I'm gonna. You know what? I still have your address, Devin. I'm gonna print you up giant ass Dicosaurus.
Man,
go right ahead. Do
That'll
it.
be the first print I do in the Chiron, so it'll be like 400 by 500. Just
I'll unbox it on a stream.
I'm just gonna send Devin a roll of Jesse and a giant TPU dildo.
Do it.
And then she opens up on stream, be like, "No!" Gross.
Look at this thing.
Gross.
I have some rolls of Maker Geek.
I have some too, but it's all
Not
funny.
much left. Not much. I burnt through most of it.
Good. Throw it away when you're done.
That's pretty much
Oh, it's a nice Jaguar.
It's a cougar.
It's a Jaguar. You're a cougar.
That whole printer is Maker Geek.
Cougar.
Chris, it's my model.
It's all
Too young to be a cougar.
That's aluminum.
That's it's aluminium.
It's not filament. A whole printer. Like 5 brackets, maybe.
The whole motion system. There's way more than 5.
Vagisaurus.
Actually, I've replaced a lot of them now that I look at it.
I've seen the Vagisaurus before.
They're all PC Plus.
Catamount.
I was angry. Alright, I think I finished slicing the butcher.
I have not.
So what color did you decide on?
I'm thinking
Flesh.
Knife War. It's just.
Oh yeah, okay. I couldn't remember.
It's already
It's
loaded.
more just getting all the supports. So I did all the parts were on one build plate, and that's like a 20-hour print. And then I got to do the base. That's another 21-hour print. But to do the body, you need some supports and some special spots, and it's a pain in the butt to kind of line them up sometimes.
I hate when my supports are pains to my butt.
Chief?
Yeah.
I have not yet. That's part of my goals.
You should do
Not
Master
printed a Master Chief yet.
I wasn't a big Halo fan. I don't know. Like, I like it. It's a good model. I love it. And I want to MMU it, actually.
Nope, I just stuck with green.
It'll be like
Well, I'm going to paint it in canvas and then make it fancy.
Oh no, John's on generator power. The zombie apocalypse is happening wherever John is.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Honestly.
If we all had to agree on one, oh boy.
Oh,
For all of us to use, that's tough.
Alien 3D.
Alien3D.us.
Alien 3D or Snow Labs.
Now y'all are just fluffing me because I'm here.
Well, yeah.
Toss it between Alien and Snow.
For me, it has to be made in the USA, so I have a really hard time like picking one.
Whoa,
like,
made in the USA.
Well, Snow Labs isn't made in the US.
Huh?
Snow Labs is a rebrand.
Yeah, Snow Labs is made in China.
Josh is made in the U.S.
No, it's not.
No,
No, you are.
Yeah, Josh himself.
Yeah. I made in the
Yeah,
US.
no, he wasn't. He was made on Mars.
Made in the USA. That's still for me either King Village Plastics or 3DX Tech.
3X Tech is really good. I just don't like their PLA selection.
USA, it would be Atomic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've tested any US.
What about IC3D?
I've never used Atomic. Otherwise,
I'd love to get some Atomic. It's so like by the time you get it here, I mean, Tom is the same thing, right? By the time you get it, it's like $70 a spool.
Hey, Josh, you should do some Atomic in the UFO.
Hey, maybe it'll be in next month. I was supposed to pick it up at Murph. Now I gotta replan that.
Also, can we get Night 4 Red in the UFO?
I don't have any left.
Can we make more?
We could if I had the money to do so.
Oh. Could you take pre-orders?
That or Filamentum
Wait,
in the UFO.
Are you saying now that the Night 4 Red is limited supply and I shouldn't use it to print this model?
You can do whatever you want.
I can do a minimum order of 24 rolls.
How much is that?
If you were to sell it per roll, $30.
No, it's like my cost is like 20 after shipping.
Yeah, so $30 sale price because you need to make at least 30% profit. That's how the math works.
Yeah.
3 points.
Yeah. 3 points is 3. I'll take 3%. Best case scenario.
I need $1. $1.
I tell you what, though. Knowing the prices, like the base prices of a lot of filaments, it's crazy how much markup there is by some of these other companies.
Well, they have to.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. So if you buy, let's say,
you market it up more than you are.
Well, here's the thing: if you buy filament, let's say you have Filamentum, right? So the markup has to be huge because they're going to sell it at the price that you have to be able to order it from plus shipping and still make profit. So they mark their price up to like whatever, like $35 for 700 gram spool, because once you buy it and you pay shipping and you pay tax and you pay whatever, your margin's cut. And then let's say something doesn't sell and you want to make a sale, you got to have a margin to make a sale. So that's why it's always good. It's why it's always good to be the manufacturer.
Yeah, but
never outsource your spool.
No, but I think you mean like some of these companies.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, like even
There's
like
just more overhead.
resellers. Like, I don't think I'm legally allowed to say
No.
how much I get some filaments from, but the markup is freaking stupid. Just saying.
Yeah.
Right. If a roll from like some of these places, like I've seen the price like $7-8 from some of these rolls in China. You get them here in like 20-30.
Yeah.
But they got overhead. You have less overhead.
There are brands of filament out there selling for like $40 to $50 a roll, and that's the minimum you're allowed to sell them.
Yeah. And
supplier cost is like a third of that.
Yeah. Well, that's how it works in that kind of industry. Like
stupid.
Yeah. And that's now imagine if they didn't have any resellers and they sold it themselves for $25 a spool. You get no money, and they can only sell in the country of origin easily. So
I don't need to make $30 per spool though profit.
No. But it feels good. You sell 100 rolls and you're like, wow, I can order another set of rolls and I can eat.
I think what the problem is that Josh isn't selling 30 rolls of filament because everyone looks at that price point and goes, well, damn, that's an expensive amount of filament.
Yeah, well, the problem is the competition's so high. Like
every
Filamentum.
day on these Facebook groups, it's all about who can find. Like what's the cheapest PLA out there? Who's got it? What's the cheapest one? And it's like, guys, like spend more than $15 on a spool of filament. You'll feel better about yourself, and you'll get nicer prints.
No, they won't feel better about themselves.
Anyone looking for that stuff is going to get that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get nicer prints if you just spend like $20. It's fine.
Yeah, people have tried. Like, I've had photographers call me up, like, how do you deal with like couples that are trying to lowball you? I'm like, you don't let them lowball you. There are photographers that will do their work for $500, and that's what they're expecting. If they want you, who's a $3,000 photographer, to do it for $500, they need to go elsewhere. Like, that's just like, it's how the world works, man. People have an idea of what they want to spend on something, and it doesn't matter what you tell them. They're only going to spend that amount of money. So
my biggest problem with filament is shipping. Like,
well,
I would love to buy some Josh's filament, but every time I put it in my cart and I go to sign out, it's like $12 to ship it to me from Florida.
I would gladly pay $12 to ship it to me. Dude, like, by the time I do conversion and shipping, I'm paying 3 times the price for things.
I had a guy the other day, he ordered, I think, 5 rolls of shipping, and it was to California, and it cost like $30.
Yeah.
Well, it's cheaper as you add more and more, doesn't it?
It depends, because there's like certain weight limits where it goes up to a next bracket, and I actually have cheaper prices through UPS now for the heavier things.
That's my lady.
But UPS is
hi, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Hi.
Hello.
UPS is freaking broke.
Yeah, well,
I can't integrate with them.
Everyone's broke.
Broke or broken? So.
Well, I just had 2 weddings have to move their dates because they were in the end of this month. So
yeah, then they have
I now don't get paid on 2 weddings. So one of them is moving to like September, and one of them doesn't have a date yet because venues are all like scrambling to change things. So that's why you put money away.
Okay, so Llama, to buy 1 roll of Alien Ooze would
Just
cost me $58 US.
That's cheap. Have you seen the quality?
Wait, what?
I can't afford that.
Shipping costs $50 to you?
No, it is $30. So that roll of filament converted would cost me $81.
Oh, Kit. Stop being so real, man. I already have enough people who don't like me. Oh.
$81 to get 1 roll of filament from the States.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's if I don't get dinged with any duties at the border.
Wait, there we go. This guy. Bob said that.
Oh, Teresa, no, I didn't mean broke as in like no money. It's just UPS's integration is broken.
Oh, of course.
Broken, not broke. Well, they're broke too because they're always they're bankrupting themselves. It's a separate entity. It's not supposed to make money.
God, I want ice cream too.
Actually, I think I have ice cream.
Brian was right. It's a butter dish. He's eating out of a tub of margarine.
He's eating
it's
butter dish.
Mayfield Creamery.
No, I can't believe it's not butter.
That's what it is.
Now I'm gonna have to go get an ice cream sandwich.
Or the knockoff brand. I believe that may be butter, but it probably isn't.
It certainly isn't. It's whipped olive oil.
It's liquid olive oil. Yeah.
It's whipped olive oil. That's what I can't believe it's not butter. It's whipped olive oil. Or corn oil. I think it's corn oil.
Ooh. Heck yeah. You know, I've always wanted a laser engraver. I would just put my face emblem on everything.
I more want a CNC next. That's my next toy. I can either build or buy somewhere or not.
Hey, my Hamera mount might finish printing soon.
Nice.
My Hamera on the test rack.
I'm working on my Hammer mount right now.
You're making it by hand? You're carving out of wood?
Yep.
Oh wait, did you move?
Not yet.
No.
We still need to sell my girlfriend's apartments, and then we'll deal with my apartment after that.
Did you get approved for yours?
What?
Did you get approved for that apartment?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Why not?
Oh, that's lots of stuff. We're waiting for something.
What's up, Giggle Bunny?
Nothing. But I have ice cream now.
What?
All right, now I'm gonna have to go get ice cream. God damn it.
I might have to do the same thing.
Look what you started, Devin.
No, look what you started.
Yeah, but you said it out loud.
Josh, is that your Batman?
Yeah, I've got to put the cake together.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, I sent you an invite, but there's no room for you, so.
Hey, Chris, this is the first time I've actually accepted a random invite.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't even say anything when I send them. I just start sending them.
I've got a few from like the last couple nights because I was upstairs doing stuff or whatever, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna respond.
Oh.
No, today's been the first night I felt up to streaming.
Brian.
Hello.
Hello,
How's it
3D
going?
printing friend. I'm sorry, Brian, but I did not watch your video yet today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
I also have not watched it yet.
I guess that explains why it only has 100 and some odd views.
The topic of
Tacos!
discussion was.
I watched it.
I watched a news conference instead.
How'd that work out for you?
You know, no better or worse than it was before.
You know what I just realized? I have the bell clicked on your videos, and I have not actually been notified that you put a video on.
Nobody is. That's how the system works.
Yeah. The bell is just so they can track how stupid you are.
Bing boom. StreamYard. So, how is everybody today?
Good.
Delightful.
I have toilet paper and don't have the coronavirus. I'm good.
I don't have toilet paper and not the coronavirus.
I have toilet paper and I have the Guinness virus.
Oh, maybe I'll have to get a Guinness instead of ice cream. I got one down
worse.
Ildris Elba.
I'm gonna find out my nephew left one here the other day.
No, soda.
That Guinness does look good, Brian.
My mom thinks it's fun to flick my lights on and off. Doesn't want anything, just feels like turning them on.
You mean
and
that
off.
big, bright, giant orb on your forehead?
And you know, I only have one working light bulb right now.
What's wrong with the other ones?
They've
been working too hard and they're suffering from burnout. So
they're Philips Hue smart lights and they won't come back online, and I haven't contacted Philips Hue yet.
You know what you need? You need the GE smart lights, and then you can reset them by turning them on for 8 seconds and off for 2 seconds. On for 8 seconds and off for 2 seconds. On for 8 seconds and off for 2 seconds.
Button on your light bulb?
On for 8 seconds.
Brian's
then
done
off
that.
for 2 seconds. On for 8 seconds.
Have a reset
Then
button.
off.
It's really annoying.
Have you not seen that video?
I have not. Where's the chat?
Oscar, I'll have to check.
Let me go find that. It's ridiculous. And it really is like the actual reset procedure for the bulb. And it takes like 3 minutes of turning it off and on again at specific intervals.
That's stupid.
Exactly.
Them smart lights are all stupid.
I like my smart lights, but
well, those aren't really smart lights. You made those, right?
no, I've got smart lights in the rest of the house.
They're not.
An old-fashioned light bulb. But
No, I've got them
old-fashioned
in the
light
rest of the
bulbs
lights
don't
in the house.
respond to my voice.
I have Philips Hue bulbs. I've got a Philips Hue strip. I've got
Get a clapper.
smart switches.
Hey, Josh, you're not reading the text there, buddy. Someone's asking you a question.
Yeah, I answered Oscar. I'd have to check.
My stream deck is laggy. I'd be back. Chris can pop back in.
Apparently, I'm not a mod. Somebody want to approve that comment with the link?
Yeah, let me make people mods. Gonna make people mods. Hey, look at that. We're live now.
Gotta give me a wrench.
So
you can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Let's see. Let's give out some wrenches.
That guy died this past year, didn't he?
Who?
Rip Thorn. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Exactly.
Adding more moderators.
So in the YouTube chat is the link to the reset procedure for the GE Smart Build.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have not seen this bit of ridiculousness, enjoy. We'll see you 3 minutes from now.
I don't want to talk to them on live chat.
Mod bod. I got one of those.
You mod bod. We're the mod bod squad.
Yes.
We're the mod bod squad, by God.
No, don't do that.
Don't be odd.
Well, if everyone else is getting wrenched, wrench me.
Wow. She's so affirmative in her decisions.
She's very direct.
Well, she didn't ask you to plow her. I mean.
Oh my God.
That's what the kids said today. Wrench me.
Oh boy.
That's how hard is your wrench, Chris?
Maybe you didn't see the one that yellow TPU wrench that got posted on Twitter today.
Oh, I did.
The flexible wrench. Floppy wrench. It's the most flexible tool in your toolkit.
Sounds like the only... You know, I actually have said that on multiple occasions, Kit.
Anyway. Where'd Jordan go? Who's Jordan?
He had to reload, I think.
So that's the shit robot coach essay.
Yeah.
You need to write better. Use Grammarly. If you write anything, use Grammarly.
I mean, the hashtag went viral at Worlds 2 years ago.
So did I. I was dressed up as a virus running around. So you're sick.
No, you're sick.
Well, yeah, of course.
You get a coronavirus, and you get a coronavirus.
We are all quarantined. Yay! Dude, if I hadn't, I've had a bunch of
too light colored. You
It's
need darker water like this.
I usually just drink only water. Like, that's my hydration of choice. I don't drink coffee.
No, gotta have coffee in the morning. Couple, 3 of them.
I don't even drink caffeine. Like, I don't drink caffeinated soda or coffee.
Same here.
How do you function then?
I don't have any of
water.
it, so I'm always hyper. I never get a low.
But how do you wake up?
I just wake up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Unless I stay up too late.
He hits the ground running.
Then I wake up and I'm ready to go at 11.
That's early.
I just really like coffee. It's not even about the buzz for me or.
And then Llama hits the ground yawning.
Like coffee.
Yeah, I usually get once 11 o'clock hits, I'll start getting my yawn juice on, but it's all good.
I like coffee.
Coffee's amazing.
Like coffee.
11 o'clock in the real world.
It's 10:17 in the real world. Everybody else is fake.
And then Josh drinks something that he says is coffee.
4:17 here.
5 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning where he is.
4:17.
Yep.
Not even a real
That's
time.
about when I wake up. I gotta get up in 4 or 5 hours.
No, I've got a 4-month supply of energy drinks. I don't know what to do with.
You throw it away and you make fish that are mutated.
Okay. No, I only drink them at tournaments, and I always buy just like a case of it in January, so that way I don't have to buy more.
You should get 1 more month's supply, and then you can say, "Have you tried new 5-month energy?"
5-month energy. Wow.
Just drink it all at once and don't sit for 5 months.
Out, guys. I'm gonna go
drink it all at once later in the ER.
Later, Llama.
Anxiety.
Bye, Llama.
Night, Thomas Llamas.
What's actually funny is I used to work for FedEx loading trucks when I was in college. And there was one night where the guy in the truck next to me that was loading, like, blacked out. And come to find out, he had popped his, like, 10th or 11th monster of the day. So he was a minor league athlete for, like, baseball or something. And he goes to school, and he had 2 jobs. So he was hyped up on the monster and ended up blacking out from the amount of caffeine and sugar he had intaked. And, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he's alive today, but he was really good at loading trucks.
He was only partially alive that day.
Yeah. He was alive until he hit the ground.
Yeah. I'm going to say hi to people in chat. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Bob Barnes. Hi, Kit. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Tony Ryan.
Hi, Jordan.
You feed them your local squirrel population. I don't have anything for Fusion 360. I've given up on CAD. I'm now learning Marlin.
Good night, Jordan.
Night, Jordan.
See you, Jordan.
Jordan's going to bed too.
Sleep well.
You're learning to be a CAD, are you?
Oh, I wish. Oh yeah.
Quarantine tomorrow.
Download the step files for McMastercard. That's what I always do.
What is that thing that you have, Josh? Got a full day of quarantine.
Do what?
What is that thing that you have?
Everybody sounds like a robot to me. I don't know what you're
It's
saying.
a cape for him to wear.
It's Batman's cape.
No, it's Josh's cape.
It's Josh's head's cape. You can like put it on the headband and have it.
Yeah.
Like Darth Vader without the full helmet.
Exactly.
And then he glues it to his head.
3D gloop.
Brian was setting him up.
I still need to buy more gloop.
I have 2 bottles of it. Do you want some gloop?
I have
Yes.
like 30 bottles of it.
Yeah.
Do they actually have
Chris,
gloop
did
in
you
them,
see
or
my
do they have a
tweet about-
12 dry disc at the bottom?
About gloop.
No, I didn't see nothing.
I have 30 bottles of it.
About a week ago, one of my freshmen was like, "Hey, can I organize your classroom because it's kind of a hot mess?" And I was like, "Sure, go for it. Don't throw anything away if you don't know what it is." He threw away a Ziploc bag that had 1 bottle of CA that had burst. So he just thought, it's sticky, I'm going to throw it out. Threw out 2 bottles of Gloop, 2 bottles of Vision Miner, and a bottle of Magic Goo.
The Vision Miner's gone.
Why did he do that?
$75 worth of adhesives in the trash.
What?
This is my adhesive
All
of choice.
because 1 bottle of CA broke in the bag. I just about killed the kid and sent him home early.
Well, as long as he doesn't throw away my gigantic bottle of nano adhesive, I'm a happy
It
guy.
was that bottle. I had one of those. Yes.
I would murder someone.
I almost did, but I like my job.
Ooh, Zappa Gap.
I like my Zappa Gap, although I need to get another bottle of it just because it's all kind of clumped up around the nozzle.
Get in there, Devin.
I legitimately considered it.
Just set it in a pile. Make a throwaway pile that I'll go through later.
That's what I thought he was doing.
The potential garbage review.
Yeah, I just about died.
You want sizes and variables, Tony, and having variables. What do you think this is? Math?
You can kind of do that, Tony.
You don't need variables. They keep changing.
You can set up variables in Fusion 360.
The only thing that keeps changing is Brian Vines' jokes.
And then, like, when
Actually,
you're
they
doing
stay the same a lot.
when you're doing the sizing of something, you can select it from a drop down of what to use, what variable to use.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I need to import a different file now. Marlin builds. My printers.
Marlin builds. Film at 11.
Search YouTube for, I think it's called parametric. Is what they were calling it.
Yeah, you don't want a unimetric. You want both of them. You want the parametrics.
But
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy over here and his jokes.
What?
What are you breathing so hard for?
she's
No.
Thinking about getting
that-
wrenched.
Thinking
No.
about getting wrenched.
Oh.
I was just about to say she was thinking about Dickosaurus, but
No, no.
Oh, the giggle.
Oh.
Listen to that. Yeah, that's so fun.
Don't shake him. He'll throw up.
Oh, you people are hilarious.
Yes, RCCNC, I am being me. I'm sorry.
Brian not being Brian.
Normal.
I'm Brian, and you aren't.
Awesome. One configuration done. Now to do configuration advanced.
Config underscore adv.
Yeah. I've just gotten so tired of saying the full thing. It's just config advanced.
It's easier to say advanced than to shorten it to adv.
Yeah, sure, adv. Or saying ADV. Like, come on. Come on.
I have to check the latest builds to see if Bert
Don't
fixed things.
don't touch 5.05 or 2.05. Touch 2.05.1. That's what I'm messing with now.
I gotta see what's updated in it.
Poop.
Well, it's like,
Poop
you know
baby?
how I put the video of homing to Z or homing
Yeah.
to the top? That works fine if it's already leveled.
Gotcha.
But you know how you can set each motors to, or Z motors to have their own end stops?
Yeah.
It doesn't work with sensorless homing.
That's interesting. What command we're using to home? Was that special Z command crash into the thing?
Oh, I was just assigned into or using Pronterface, and I clicked home.
Oh, there's a special homing that rams and like doesn't use stall guard. It just like moves everything to the
G34.
Yeah.
But it only works with 3 motors.
Oh,
It doesn't work with 4.
well, tell him to hurry up.
Yeah, put that in there too. But I think he mentioned he was working on it. He had another pull request for it.
He's such a good man. Did you hear that, Vert? Someone called you a good man.
It
Hope
was
you're
you.
watching somewhere. It might have been. Let's not go that far.
I felt bad for kept messaging him directly, so then I started posting stuff on the GitHub.
Oh, that's always a good place to go.
I felt bad because I know he's probably always busy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, your G34 is the command I needed to use, but it would only work with 3 motors. Yep.
Jordan is saying, knock, knock, Marlin firmwareers. Here he is.
He's back from his long day of tomorrow.
So now he's back.
I was on my way up to go to bed,
bed.
and then China started messaging me, so I was like, well, damn it.
Good.
Are they going to send you anything?
That's why I'm talking to them.
Sunlu gave me a printer, a Sunlu S8, a customer return that hadn't ever been completely taken out of the box.
Nice.
They opened it up, saw it was a Sunlu, and said, I don't know.
That is the most annoying company ever.
Sunlu?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, they've got a different person handling the social media account now. I don't know if they're still
5 different social media accounts because they're all
but they have gotten a lot better.
This particular person was like, I'm not the same person that you were talking with back in July. It's like, okay.
Are you sure? Identify yourself.
Or are they just saying that?
They could have been. Who knows?
But if you buy 20 rolls of filament, we'll refund you.
I always like that.
But I'm not the same person.
If you review this printer, we'll sell it to you for half off, and then if you write us a good review, we'll give you your money back that you paid. Like, thanks. I hate that email. I'm like, one, I don't really do printer reviews, and I do them all live, so I can't tell you if it's going to be a good review or not.
Yeah, this was a customer return, so it never came completely out of the box. 2 of the zip ties were cut that hold the parts together.
Yeah,
through the foam, and then the other 2 weren't.
Like I said, it's a crapshoot with customer returns thing. Sometimes they're perfect, sometimes they're haggard.
Yeah, I had steeled myself for getting a pile of parts smashed into a box and shipped to me. And what I got was a pleasant surprise.
So. Yeah, I've gotten emails from 3D printing companies that would message me and be like, hey, would you like to try out this printer, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, heck yeah, here's my address. They're like, oh, well, you need to pay for it. Then why'd you ask me if I want to try it out?
Well, because they want you to buy and try.
They're gauging interest.
That's not trying out. That's selling me a freaking printer.
They wanted to try it out. They weren't going to let you. They just wanted to know if you wanted to.
Oh, companies from other places.
Anyway, so it's got a few issues, at least as far as the design of it, but
yeah,
it's not bad. I mean, the power switch and the power cord, the power plug could go someplace else besides where they are. Mm-hmm. It's got a chassis kind of like a CR10S or a CR10S Pro or whatever, where it's kind of got the box up at the front. And so because the power supply is in the box all the way at the front, the power cord plugs in all the way at the front.
What?
Yeah.
Weirdos.
And the power switch is right next to it because it's the same kind of power switch and power socket combo that Reality uses.
Huh.
So if you're like in an emergency situation and you need to turn it off and the bed is moving back and forth, you run the risk of losing your fingers trying to reach in there and hit the switch. Plus the fact that by having the power cord that far forward, you lose a good 2 feet of power cord distance. And they only give you a 5-foot cord.
We haven't talked about that, Tony. Go 3D printing.
Yay.
It is pretty cool. There are some very odd 3D printing designs, like the G-Mex that Joel is testing, where it's got that crazy long drag chain and the cable's like at a weird angle. And I'm like, that's not how you do it. And he's like, what do you mean? Everywhere I've looked, this is how you do it. I'm like, because it's wrong? Yeah. But you're not selling that printer. You do whatever you want. That G-Mex is $4,000.
Yeah, I'm not selling it.
If it's $4,000, someone better spend 3 minutes engineering it correctly. Just
that's what I need to do. I need to sell the Tesseract for whatever price I'm going to sell it as for.
When you get that thing ready, can you send me an email asking me if I want to test it? And then I'll say yes, and you'll say okay. Then you got to buy
it. Just because you said that.
But then if you do a good review, he'll give you a free spool of alien ooze.
But send him the review first. I'm almost done with my spool of alien ooze. I need a new one.
I have no idea how mine has lasted so long.
Same.
I'm gonna create a separate site, and I'm gonna like triple the price.
So it's pretty Alien 3D 3.
Alien Pickles.
Oh, I'm Pickle Alien.
Gray Bear.
I can sell it as the original and sell it on my site as a clone.
There you go. I approve of this message.
Hey, there's Vert. Hi, Vert.
Hi,
Vert. What's up, Vert Attack?
I feel like we need somebody named Ernie or Bernie.
So Vert, he reverted it back to 2.0.4.4, so it can work. I like that their idea is to eventually like look at it and figure out how to make it work automatically. I still prefer the old way, which is just edit it in the pins file and it works, versus editing the pins file and it doesn't work. So, or using 2.0.4.4 pins and editing it on the newer firmware. Oh, the EEPROM issues are fixed too. Yeah, they fixed that. So apparently EEPROM is back on the flash on SKR boards.
Flash.
What? How did you
It
not
saved every
learn?
one of us.
I'm still trying to figure out why the Big Tree GTR 1.0 advertises that they have onboard EEPROM, but you turn it on and it says there's no EEPROM.
Did you put an SD card in?
Yeah.
And did you hit M500?
Yeah.
And does it still say there's no EEPROM?
No, if you set it for SD card, it works.
Oh, yeah.
But if you tell it to use the onboard EEPROM, it doesn't. But they advertise that it comes with the onboard EEPROM.
Oh.
Nice. I'd say Vert should fix it for you because he's the man.
Well, I don't think that's a Vert problem if the EEPROM doesn't really exist.
Oh, no, it is. It's always his problem.
If it's a problem, it's Vert's problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Vert. Fix it.
He's got to be like the coolest guy ever because he hasn't yelled at me yet. Because I'm always just like, Vert, this doesn't work. And he's like, okay.
Let me drink some soda and I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, well, Tay was asking about coding stuff. I was like, what does this mean? Like, it was just like a C++ term, and he's like trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, you mean this? And he goes, no, like this. And I'm like this? He goes, no. So that was my day-to-day in the learning of C++. Let's see, max feed rate's correct. Oh, firmware's so fun, guys. I mean...
Yeah, I spent 2 days going through all the settings and pinouts and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done more. I spent literally all day today trying to make 2.0.5 work. And then they released a patch that kind of sort of fixed what I was looking to patch.
So stop using the latest and use one that's like a few behind.
Well, no, I just was trying to update and make it work. And it wasn't, and then they patched the things that didn't make it work. Because that was my comment to Scott the other day on Twitter, was like, if it's not tested, don't push it to stable. Like, release
I don't
it
understand
as
that either. Like, I thought 2.0 was stable, and now it's like 2.0.2, 2.4, and like 4 was busted, or was it 3? 3 was
3 was good, but I had a bust where if you printed, it wouldn't end. You had to go cancel the print after it was done printing.
Yeah,
that was the only issue.
Yeah.
In 2.04, there was a bunch of issues, and they patched it with 2.0.41, then 0.2, then 0.3, then 0.4. Then it was
but
good.
Why are they push it to stable? Just keep it on the dev line.
That was my argument too. Is just like Scott, I think, is overwhelmed. He's got like a lot of commits. Like, people are constantly sending in bugs to fix, and there's a pressure to get it done. But there's, I think, a lack of a number of Marlin people that can just test it. So he trusts the coders that they fixed it with the code, and he commits it, and then they find out the code doesn't work. Like, it tested on their one, like the issue, like with what I had with the probe, the guy had a BL Touch, and it worked for his BL Touch, but what he didn't realize is what he set up wouldn't work on any other probe. So he was able to test it for his setup, but he doesn't have like a Pinda or a Ezable or something else. So I think that's the issue. I think Marlin needs more people that are willing to just like test a new commit
and
see if it doesn't, and like see if it works. but you have to have a variety of printers. Like that's the issue. Is Marlin is trying to be like the Windows. Like they're trying to support every single board, every single add-on for every single board, and they can't really. You can't really like easily write code to make everything work. Like that's just not how the world works. So I think they're just a little overwhelmed, and it keeps growing. Like there's new boards that are being released like every month from companies, and guess who makes the firmware for all those boards? It's not the manufacturer. They send test boards to Marlin devs. And they're like, figure it out. Write me code that makes my board work. Like, is that really fair? Like,
no, not at all.
Well, I know Keith was working with Big Tree on a bunch of it too.
Yeah, and that's Keith's main thing. And I was working with Big Tree on the Prusa 32-bit replacement board, and it's buggy because Marlin hasn't had a chance to like sit down and just work on STM32 chips. So STM32 chip boards tend to be a little bit buggier. And we're like, hey, Big Tree, why don't you just put an LPC 1768 in here that's on your SKR 1.3 and 1.4? It's more
you're using for everything else anyway.
Yeah, and it's stable. It's much more stable. It's like 99% stable. And we're the beta test. We're like, just put this chip in. Like, it doesn't have to be this STM32 chip. And they're like, we'll use this STM32. You'll make it work. Like, what? Like,
you know what? We got other stuff to do. Thanks, though.
Well, and I hate that they get sloppy. Like don't get me wrong. I like Big Tree and I like what they're putting out their boards.
I like Big Tree.
Some of it is just lazy. Like the E3 Mini, like they just copied it spot for spot when they could have said, okay, spot for spot, but let's just do this a little bit different. Because even that, you've got to use the 512K compile port. Like it's not even an LP68, right, or 67, right? Like it's its own damn chip altogether again.
Yeah.
And then it's like you could have taken and labeled the hot end fan port pins. You could have just given it a pin and it would have been fine.
Yeah, it's the same issue we're having with the SKR 1.4. So the SKR 1.4 removed those little jumper pins that disable the diagnostic pin. So like if you're using your Z-axis and you have a mounted probe and you want to use a Z-min pin, on the 1.3 you'd take a jumper and just disable the diagnostic pin and you can use that Z-min pin. On the 1.4 you have to cut it. You have to cut the pin off, the diagnostic pin off your stepper, and then it'll work because the diagnostic pin overrides the min stop. And that's the issue right now with that whole firmware making the probe work correctly.
Yeah.
And because like you can make the Z-min pin work, but they added a probe pin, so you didn't have to. And Marlin's default is to use the Z-min pin. So they write the firmware that, because again, 90% of the boards, your probe goes in Z-min.
Yeah.
There isn't a dedicated probe pin. So again, it is overwhelming. Like I feel for them.
But also silly stuff like that. Like, no, I'm not cutting a stepper driver pin to make it work in your one board.
Yeah.
I'll just use a different board. Thank you.
Well, it's anything that doesn't have a jumper and has UART.
Yeah.
So, because that diagnostic pin is used for sensorless homing.
So and realistically, they could just they're trying to match a form factor. If they just adjusted what they put into it, then they could be fine. Like,
yeah, and there's no room. Like on that board, there's nowhere to put jumpers. Like, but if you want sensorless homing, you have to have the diagnostic pin because it needs feedback. So yeah, welcome to what I've learned in Marlin in like 2 months. So yeah, basically in the end, I think they're overwhelmed. Like they have too much going on, and it's 100% community driven. Like most of the devs are doing this as charity. You know, they're doing it because they love it, not because they're being paid. And then the ones that are being paid, you know, have so much work that, I mean, they're not getting paid enough for this much crap. Like I would be stressed out if I had to write code for that many boards and try to make them work. And yeah. Vert, homeless sensors for the win.
Vert, did you ever fix my issue I posted about the other day.
Hey, Vert, can we rename you to Introvert Hobbies? As in, just leave me alone, man. I don't want to fix it.
Stop bugging me. Yeah.
Well, I
So,
guess me not.
If I had the money, I'd just buy like a crap ton of printers and offer them to like, if they got commits they want to push and they want to test it, I'll test it. But, once it gets to wedding season, I don't have time. So it's like, I think for Marlin to push forward, they need more community help. Like if you've got spare printers that just never print or, especially ones that are stock, like that's very helpful because you don't want to break anything on stock printers.
I have a stock S1 version 1.
The problem is that you end up with
2.0 on it.
A stock printer that you never use, right? Like you said, a printer you never use. So to know if it's working properly or different is a little bit trickier, right? You need somebody that's actively using it all the time to then play with it and then go, oh, it broke my bed. Damn.
Yeah. Well, hopefully keep your finger by the reset key.
I also have a stock gear too.
How do you like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But also having,
thing
having mods also helps too because those are the ones that are trickier because there isn't a printer that comes stock with a Hemera. No. There isn't a printer that comes stock with a Pinda besides.
There's no Ender 3 that's like mine.
Yeah.
Because I got pink cap tubes.
International seller of toilet paper. Brian for the dad joke of the day. Yeah.
Why is SolidWorks crashing on me?
It's not on a Mac.
No, but everything is really laggy on my computer today.
Well, everyone's quarantined, so I think everyone's playing on the internet.
Yeah,
I know that. What's his name? The nerd. No, the geek. No, the.
3D geeking nerd.
Nope. Nope.
The 3D geeky nerd noob.
Barnacles.
Okay. Oh, Barn Nerd with his porn joke.
Well, he was talking about how his internet speed was dropping because of everyone's on quarantine and he's got 1 gig fiber, and he's only getting 500 megs.
I'm apparently using 87% of my 16 gigs of RAM, and I don't know why.
Turn the porn off in the background. Are you folding?
Google Chrome seems to be
Homerless sensing. Chat's on fire today. Yeah, Stream Deck sometimes gets buggy. For me, the other day it was Streamlabs. The Streamlabs OBS was getting all buggy, and my video kept cutting out. Like my video doesn't cut out at all on Streamlabs, but StreamYard it was. So.
Yeah, I had to update my XSplit one day because it was just constantly dropping me out.
Yeah.
And it was XSplit. It wasn't even anything else. It was weird.
I increased the size of the font on VS Code so I can actually see it, and oh man, is it nice. I don't have to squint anymore because when you have a giant screen and you default it to the best resolution it can do, it's like, oh, this is great when you're gaming. This is horrible when you're trying to do any text editing. And my screen is 3 feet away from me.
Yeah, I've gone through different configurations of having a screen on the desk and just using the laptop screen. And I've settled on just having the laptop kind of in front of me, even though my desk is a little bit too tall for that. It's got a pull-out drawer I can have a keyboard, but then I'm, back here again on the keyboard, and it's like screens up here. It's like, what's that say? Get back here where I can type. Wait, did I typo?
I just have monitor that goes like this.
My boss has one of those. I think it's like a Samsung or something. It's like
I got two 20-inch screens that are touching in the middle.
I want a giant curved monitor.
It is a giant curved monitor, but you know why I really wouldn't want it? Because it's not high res. It's like standard resolution.
Oh, it's not WXQXDD.
I don't know. I just like the high DPI displays, and it is not one.
Yeah, these are just some really nice Asus 22-inch monitors. I picked them up from somebody for dirt cheap, so that's what I got.
This is a Samsung 4K.
I have an inadequate monitor.
30-something inch. This was on sale at Best Buy, so I bought it when I bought my computer parts.
I've got a 24-inch 2K Dell. Two of them, actually.
Work had got me one of those 5K LG monitors that are like kind of Mac specific.
Yeah.
And they suck.
They're hard to run.
The problem with them is that they the images burn in. I can have something
it's IPS.
I can have something on the screen for 5 minutes, and I can swipe to a different virtual screen, and there's like a ghost of what was there, and it fades slowly, but it's still there. And this thing is designed for like, you know, image editing professionals and stuff like that.
Where the screen is the same thing for hours on end.
Yeah. And it can't deal with that.
Yeah.
It sucks. Everything else about it is really good, except for the actual screen part.
Yeah.
But it's got, you know, a Thunderbolt port on it that powers the laptop. You have one little cable that goes to the computer, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else can hang off the display.
See, that's the thing, is IPS is more color accurate, but it's burn-in is horrible. So it's like a battle. It's like, do you want the best color rendition, or do you want, well, okay, it's not the best. Do you want really good color rendition, which most people want when they're editing images, like I do, or do they care about high refresh and a loss in color fidelity, like, well, accuracy, I should say.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of those, like, as a person who edits photos for hours on end.
Yeah, but if you erase something and there's still a trace of it there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it shouldn't trace. It shouldn't be like, I have an iMac with an IPS, and that one doesn't have that. But I remember hearing there was an issue with the LG ones.
Yeah, it's bad.
Holy.
It's like really bad.
So I just looked at my task manager to see what else was causing a big delay.
Yeah.
Did you say looked at or
photos.
licked?
I had the photos open.
Ooh,
there was
nice.
one picture of the butcher that for like Tom's print, and as soon as I closed it, I locked up, and now all of a sudden my memory usage dropped from 96 down to 22.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Butcher of memory.
But it was just a picture.
Yeah, it depends on how that picture was rendered. If it was, because that's going to eat RAM. I mean, if it's like a 10 gigabit file.
No, like it shouldn't be. I'm going to check out the size of the file now.
Yeah.
I'm still a little laggy, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Good enough for the people I hang out with.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Anything else I want to change?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to start getting ready to go to bed.
It's a 1.41 megabyte picture.
You had a memory leak.
Apparently.
Could be. It was a picture of a leak.
There's a leak in my boat?
Which are delicious. All right, Brian. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.
Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Anytime.
Bye.
Have a good night. I'm going to try the big switch thing. You know, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. Someone made me into a wizard. I'm downloading it.
They whizzed you?
Yeah, hold on. Because everyone tries to call me the other filament whisperer, and I'm like, I'm the wizard. Let's not mix any names. And let me pull this thing up on the slicer. Someone made me into wizard.
Did you get a little sensitive about it or something?
I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I have my own toes and my own fancy beard.
I don't have toes anymore.
We can print new ones out of flesh-colored TPU.
No, that's a lie. I have toes.
Okay.
But I wear steel-toe boots when I need to.
Oh, yeah.
You can step on those all you want when they're steel toe.
I just upgraded this to RC2 the other day, and now RC4 is out. Like, why do I try to keep up with Prusa's schedule of releasing files?
Oh, your Prusa slicer?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't updated mine in forever because of P2PP.
P2PP.
Which is once you get done playing with Marlin, you get to play with your P2PP.
I'm okay with that. Screen sharing.
Because then you don't have to deal with Canvas.
I'm okay with that. Check out the wizard.
Nice.
Sweet.
Somebody,
wizard.
yeah, remixed the Doctor
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I need a wizard hat, but it's just my beanie. So yeah, this is Oscar's cool doings. I'll have to print that. And share screen. What? Yeah, that's Doctor Strange. Just don't play with my P2PP in public. I try not to play with my P2PP in public.
My laundry load.
Sending Vert a link to the stream. Devin has made it to the top right corner with a zombie Chris.
She's getting closer to that Dickosaurus.
One Viking drops out, she slides over.
Ooh, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Josh, look at this.
Oh,
alien
I
news
can't
zip
see
ties?
you. Hang on, let me refresh.
Refresh and gone.
Are
That's what
those
it means by
alien news
refresh.
zip ties now?
Yeah, more or less. I
Why
saw
are, they,
these
why,
now.
are they, why are they in a squeeze tube? Like, do you just squeeze one out onto the...
Yeah,
No, what was the question?
Nice.
look at these.
Sweet. I like the color of those.
Yeah, that's why I bought them. They cost double it was double the price than the white ones and black
worth
ones.
it.
Yeah, still worth it.
Yeah, because double of $1 is still only $2.
Oh, for probably more like $5 or $6.
Worth it though.
Yeah, still worth it. Not that much money.
Let's see. Yeah, everyone else is buying toilet paper. You're buying fancy.
Colorful zip
knickknacks.
ties.
Yeah, alien zip ties.
Yeah,
Look at
Here
that
my-
thing go.
Nice.
pink and purple.
Mhm.
So
We
smooth.
have a Humera.
So how do you feel about it, Josh?
So far so good. I can't wait to print with it.
How do you attach the belt to that?
You don't.
You don't. It's
There's little
magic.
motors in the exo slides.
Magic. No, it's there's
Rocket
a
power.
mount going on top
Oh, there's
Um,
thread spots
with
for it then.
with pins.
Mhm.
Yeah, like every exo slide has four threaded 4mm.
That's beautiful. And then using the stock PTFE tube that comes with it, that would clear the top of the exo slide so your filament won't bind up on it.
I was thinking about providing 2 meters of cap tubes with it.
Why is everyone buying toilet paper, Oscar? Because we want really clean butts in America. So one thing we
Meters of
care
cap
about,
tubes, I guess, yeah.
we want them
So
so
then-
clean we don't own bidets.
So then if somebody wanted to do like a reverse Bowden or a, what did I call it the other day?
Reverse cowgirl.
Oh, your reverse Bowden. I said it's got a different name and it was way better, but I forget it now.
It was so
Oh, yeah.
good you forgot it, so it must not have been that good.
Wait, how do I?
I don't know, Devin. How do you?
I'm trying to remember how to insert a picture into a sketch in SolidWorks.
It's
Oh.
called Use Fusion 360.
Yep.
Is easier to do in Fusion,
Everything's easier to do in Fusion.
but I can't import my native SolidWorks part into Fusion.
Don't use
Not
SolidWorks.
with that kind of effort.
Not with that attitude, you don't, Missy.
Yeah.
And then be able to send it to my kids, who can then edit it in SolidWorks again. It's easier if I stay platform agnostic.
What kids? They're all in quarantine. You're fine. You're off the hook.
We're still working remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for us, it's March break this week, and then 2 weeks of quarantine.
No, we had spring break last week. We're on extended spring break this week, but we go back to like school, but online on Monday.
Nice.
But online, eh? All right, this time I'm actually going to bed because China has completed transactions.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get that naked thing in the mail.
Chinese transactions.
Nice. Good night, John.
Is it going to ship with coronavirus?
Yeah.
I got 3 liters of IPA on the floor.
3 liters.
I'm good.
Just like his milk.
That's right. Okay.
Good night, Jordan.
Bye.
Hey, Jordan. Sleep well.
Sleep tight. Don't let me bite.
One thing that annoys me about the exoslides is that the holes for the mounts are staggered. So like the holes on this side are like a 1/4 inch off from the holes on this side.
Oh.
So
if you tell them to make it.
If you don't mount something on the right side that you designed to be on the other side, things don't fit. So then you gotta move shit.
Wait, what?
Convert SolidWorks into PRT.
But then can I bring that into Fusion, do what I'm trying to do in Fusion, and then re-export that as an SLRDP?
No. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Fusion does exporting into SolidWorks.
I know you can export to IPT.
Export as a step file and import step file. Step files are
could
importable.
Do that.
Isn't it?
Though I'd prefer to be able to keep all of my features.
Yeah, she spent all that time making features.
Oh, features.
I only spent like an hour and a half on the CAD, so.
That's it?
Re-export from Fusion as a PRT? I'm opening Fusion. Let's see if this actually works.
Oh,
Jimmy
it works.
Pro designer.
Apparently, I didn't do what I thought I was going to do in here. So back to meld we go.
Parameters will not survive this journey. That's the thing. I need my parameters to survive the journey.
Ugh, you're asking for so much.
Just do it in SolidWorks, you slacker.
Hence why I'm angrily Googling. Not even angrily, more just
Good thing she doesn't have that loud keyboard anymore.
Actually, I do. I'm on the loud keyboard today. The not loud keyboard is right here.
I haven't heard your keyboard exploding yet.
She's not pressing it as hard today.
She's not angry today.
She just said she was angrily Googling.
I wasn't actually angrily Googling. I have SolidWorks. The question was, how do I do a thing in SolidWorks?
Yeah.
I just didn't want to Google it.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. Printing. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, she has SolidWorks. She just doesn't know how to do something in it.
Quick Google parameters will not survive. Wait, what?
What?
I'm asking Google my question.
She's trying to import an image, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to import an image into a sketch into SolidWorks so that I can trace the image and then and so that I can get that as a sketch.
That's a good question, Brandon, and I don't know the answer to it.
At least not yet.
I sat my first resin print in a UV light box for 3 hours because I wasn't entirely sure how long to let it go. Because every time I got it out, it seemed sticky still.
Oh, I hate when it's still sticky.
Also, news, I got a resin printer.
Yeah, we saw your stream.
I didn't stream it.
What do you mean you didn't stream it?
I didn't stream it.
Somebody was streaming you with it.
See, I could go that way. I could trace it in Inkscape or Illustrator, but I'd prefer to keep it in... Wait. Do the image in Fusion, then export the sketch into SolidWorks? Can I import a sketch into SolidWorks in Fusion?
I have no idea.
I was asking Jimmy because he did the thing.
Why do you keep asking us these questions?
I'm not really asking y'all. I'm more thinking out loud. And
Stop
I
doing
happen
that.
to be on stream.
Making stuff up
yeah.
now.
Carl makes a good point. Trace it in...
Yeah, I could trace it in Inkscape or Illustrator.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know you had a live stream camera in Texas, Chris?
I do.
Okay.
That's where I keep all my cameras. Everything's bigger in Texas.
I didn't realize you were recording me when I unboxed a printer at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I do.
24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I can import the shape of a Fusion sketch into SolidWorks. Okay, then. I will have to try that.
Just export it as a DXF.
Wait, that was a really easy way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, why didn't you suggest that 10 minutes ago? That would have worked a lot faster than me trying to open 3 different CAD programs to make this work.
Well, he didn't want to make you feel silly.
I don't always overthink things.
You're the robotics teacher here.
I don't always overthink everything.
I learned how to use Fusion 360 over the last week just so I could design the Tesseract. And DXF was part of that learning process because I found that people who cut metal mounts need
They want DXFs.
I'm learning just by listening.
Well, there's going to be
spatula.
14 aluminum cut mounts on this printer because I tried them with plastic parts and the plastic parts were breaking, so I'm doing aluminum parts.
Oh.
Did you try printing them in carbon fiber?
Yeah.
It's cheaper to get aluminum.
I've been doing this since before your parents met. Okay.
That's a weird flex.
When did my parents meet?
They never did.
Let's see.
Never did.
I was born in 96. They'd been married for 8 years before.
You were born in 96?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a tater
Wow.
I just turned 24. I'm not a baby anymore.
How are you able to stream? Are you even old enough to stream?
I don't
Yeah.
think she is.
There's like an age restriction for that stuff.
Yeah, it's like 21.
25.
Not 25. Definitely not 25.
Oh, yeah. 25.
It's 31.
I am 24 and somewhat an adult.
You're an 18 and being an adult is weird.
COPA violations right now.
Yeah. I'm in so much trouble.
Let's see. Okay.
Techie Dad, as long as it's, I believe, 405 nanometer wavelength, then
First engineering job in
LED
73.
strips
Okay,
or-
definitely my parents had not met in 73.
Oh, they did. They just didn't know it. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My dad would have been 8 in 73.
Yeah, that's when I meet people.
They used to play on the jungle gym together.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Ask your dad about it one day.
Well, considering they grew up in 2 different states.
Oh, I remember that war cocky kid. He wanted a beard. He wanted a beard so bad he glued cotton to his chin all the time.
Yep, that's what I do.
Now look at him.
Wait.
I'm a full-grown troll.
Can you say?
Brandon, as long as it's a 405 nanometer wavelength, I'm not sure if I'm sure the wattage matters or something, but
Oh, you mean for resin? Yeah, if it's 405 nanometer light wavelength, then it should work.
Yeah, he's asking if there's a curing time difference between wattages of the bulbs versus LED lights.
Yeah, so the wattage of the brighter the light, the shorter the curing time. But the faster the curing time, typically the quicker it could shrink or crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't want to go too crazy. Still build. Oh yeah, I got to turn off this printer and rip out its memory card. Come here, cord that I made extra long.
You know, I will say there's one thing that surprised me about Chris Warcocky when I first met him.
He didn't wear pants.
No, I've only ever seen you on stream and stuff.
Yep.
Seeing you in person, I didn't know how short you were.
Oh yeah, I'm tiny.
You are. You're you could have played one of them dwarfs in the Hobbit movies.
I was.
What's your height?
5'8".
Oh.
No, he's only 2 inches shorter than me, but I mean, I thought he was 6 something. He just looks tall.
It's the beard.
Yeah, it's the beard.
I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's why I'm the pocketeer. I fit into your pocket, and I take stuff off the merch tables. I got another filament sample. Vert is a giant. How tall are you, Vert? How tall is the Vertness? I can't read chat right now, so someone's going to have to tell me when he says something.
He's 6'3".
Oh, boy. He's not tall as my second shooter. My buddy Mick, he's 6'8".
Yeah. Bert is the same height that I am.
Yeah, but you're Norwegian. That's normal.
Yeah. I'm still taller than most here, though.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
I want the person I eventually marry to be 6'3".
Hey. Tom's not married yet.
No.
I'm engaged, though.
Hey, it ain't legal till it's got a ring on it. Where's your ring, bro? Oh, damn it. That's your right hand. They grow them big in Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mick, he's 6'8". His nationality, part of it's Norwegian.
Yeah.
So, hence why he has long hair and a beard and pale skin and height.
This is still live. Yes,
no, we're not
still live.
You're live. All right, let's see if this firmware works.
I'm recording.
Yeah, we're recording this and then broadcasting it with a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
So it's not technically live.
True.
Just in case Devin has any wardrobe malfunction.
How am I going to have a wardrobe malfunction from a t-shirt?
You never know.
That could be a sprinkler that just starts randomly spraying everywhere.
Red. It's not like it's a white shirt.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't expect Justin Timberlake to expose Janet Jackson's boob on national TV, but it happened.
Yeah, they didn't.
I am the only one in the house, and I'm not wearing anything risque. I don't think I will have a t-shirt.
You may stand
and there's
up.
a cross behind her, which protects her from all evil.
You may stand up and the coronavirus may have eaten your shirt away. And it just falls off.
Y'all crazy.
Rename it to the Timberlake virus.
Y'all need some Jesus.
I do not think the coronavirus has eaten my shirt or the pants I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's mutated.
You have the mutated form in Texas because everything's bigger in Texas.
Y'all consider leggings pants?
No, that's just underwear. That's long.
Well, in that case, I won't stand up.
Are they jeggings?
No, they're just black leggings.
Those are the best.
Jeggings or black leggings?
Black leggings.
Oh, they're very comfortable.
Yeah, I've always wanted to buy some.
They sell men's leggings.
Yeah, I don't think that's meant for me.
You sure?
Yeah. I got these pale white legs.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm wearing loafers and shorts.
Nice.
Because I'm lazy. Like, I was watching the stream.
Why loafers?
Because they're easy to slip on and walk around the house.
Yes. Especially when I'm in the basement.
I have a pair of sneakers that I've pushed the backs down. And I wear them like slippers just so I can quickly put them on and walk outside to like feed the horses or something.
Nice.
I used to have sandals, but when it rains and you go out to feed the horses, it's not very pleasant experience.
No. So I'm actually printing on my Tornado for the first time in, 5 or 6 weeks?
Why haven't you been 3D printing, sir?
I've been home.
Lederhosen.
How dare you not be home to print?
You need a vacation from your girl, man. She's print blocking you.
Yeah.
Print blocking.
I brought the EC3 Nano for when she was away on the other side of the country, and I was cat sitting.
Oh, cat sitting?
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring a printer with you when you were cat sitting?
I did. The EC3 Nano, the small friggin' printer. It's okay in some regards. It's slow as hell, easy to carry though, but and it needs part cooling.
It doesn't have any part cooling?
Nope.
So, Thomas, next time I have to go to a tournament out of state, you're going to come cat sit Pixel, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you $50. I'll give you $50.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I only have to use about $1,500 one-way flight, I think.
Why would you sit on a cat?
Touch is mounted.
It'll be flat.
What? He's got a BL Touch on there? That's so nice.
I feel the urge to go get a cat now.
Probe works.
Mounted.
I'm printing my mount now. Let's see how it turns out. It's the second prototype. I'm going a different direction than just the backplates.
BL Touch is slow vert than compared to.
Don't listen to Vert. He's silly.
Well, it's like inductive and conductive sensors can jack stuff up.
Yep.
I've tore up 3 beds, I think, with those because of the hole. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
This is true.
I'm pretty happy with the Easable.
The Easy ABL is just a BL Touch clone, is it not?
No, that's the gigantic capacitive probe that needs its own power supply.
Oh, that's right.
I use it on the Tornado, and I used to use it on the Ender 3 when it had stock board, but now it's got a cheater board, so and it's in parts anyways.
I don't have a 5015 fan to mount this to yet, but here's the fan mount for it.
Sweet. Did you
Nice. That's
design that?
the Justin Teague.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in contact with him so I can have permission to distribute the duct with the printer.
Could you send me the link for that?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Come on.
Hack Monkey, not all of them have shipped yet. I actually believe I have your address, do I not? Where's that thing? You ordered something from me, right? I think I have your address.
Hi, Paul.
What? Paul's in the house? Oh, yeah. What's up, Paul Herman?
What up, Paul?
Cool.
All right, so the Easy ABL needs its own power supply.
Yeah.
How much is Easy ABL?
You don't want it on your printer.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean, it's nice, but you can use a regular capacitive probe.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Isn't it like?
I don't know. I have
$70.
I have 4 DBL touches
60.
on my shelf that are not selling, so I'm just gonna use them.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are good. Although
Of
a bit slow,
spending
but
more money.
good. It doesn't really matter that it's slower than the Easyable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even think the probe is going to be needed very much, I hope. But we'll see.
I think it's nice that you have it. It's a big bet.
Dude, your company's about aliens, and you should always have a probe on your printer.
Exactly.
If not a fake one, maybe. Like it's just a big dong.
I still want to put a magnetic probe on the back to hold the wire harness so that the wire harness moves.
Yeah.
With the magnet.
Yeah. This is true. This is the.
They say it's rapid prototyping, but
I think prototyping is rapid, but not the printing part.
No.
Well, okay. Compared to having someone design the CAD and make the mold and run test injections and approve the injection, and if you don't have to do any retooling, like if you have to retool anything or redo the whole mold, I mean, this is like a 4-month process to start making one part.
Yeah, making it in clay.
$70 for an Easable.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah, the BL touches are half the price.
Yeah. Disable is good, but it's a bit pricey. It's easy to mount and stuff, but it works very good. But yeah,
I need
Oh boy, my leg's on stream.
I imagine a lot of things were a Snorefest 40 years ago.
Yeah, somebody was asking me about an enclosure for it the other day. I might need David Randolph to come up with something.
David Randolph.
Yeah.
Can you cover the probe with a dong? Of course. Just let the little tips shoot out when it's about to probe.
Just the tip.
Oh, sure.
Kitty, stop knocking over the ice cream.
That wasn't ice cream. That was a water bottle.
Oh, did you finish your ice cream already?
There was only a couple bites in the ice cream container.
Who does that?
It's only a gallon.
You know what else I realized?
It was only a pint.
I'm fairly certain I grabbed a unmarked roll of PLA ooze instead of Petchy.
Oh. There's only one way to find out. Set it on fire.
No.
Hey, look at that. It's doing the probing of 100 points now to store it in the mesh.
Sir, you don't need to DM people on Twitter.
So you're saying you don't think I need UBL in this?
I would put a UBL on it. Why not? Just do it one time and you're done.
I thought you were saying the other day, don't bother with the UBL.
Maybe. I'll change my mind depending on the day of the week. Today's Monday, right? I didn't get to go fishing. So we're going to say, yeah, you should use UBL.
Okay.
It feels weird not to be at work right now.
I turned it on in Marlin.
Yeah.
But I can't get this TFT35 to talk to the printer.
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay, guys. I should probably call it a night
The
now.
Viking is going home.
Yeah.
That's illegal in most countries.
Yep.
I got this football-shaped fish the other day. This was yesterday.
Sweet. See you guys later.
Good night, Tom. Or I guess good morning.
Yeah. We'll let that.
Later,
Bye.
Tom.
And then I caught this fish right. Where is it? Oh, here we go. This is the Josh fish. Oh. It's so cute. Yeah, I snuck onto the golf course. And was fishing. There's a golf course that cuts through one of our streams. And it's just stocked with fish because you can't fish on it. But all the parks are closed due to the Illinois shutting down all the parks.
I've never been fishing before.
You live in one of the best states for bass fishing because the fish get huge. Like, there are 16, 17 pounders in Texas waters.
It's a good kitten.
Like, the biggest bass you're going to find in, like, my city is going to be, like, maybe 5 for a bass. I've caught 20-pound carp before, but not going to catch me on a huge bass.
Well, Vert, it's the GTR 1.0, so it's got that STM.
You're an STM. Let's see if I can find my fishing album. I'll show you a big fish. Well, for Rockford. There it is. Caught this last year. Oh no, my face.
Damn.
That's a really big fish.
Yeah.
What do you even do with that big of a fish?
Throw it back. I'm not I don't eat too many fish. Like, a lot of the water's pretty gross out here. I also caught the smallest fish last year. Check this guy out. I caught some weeds and reeled in the weeds, and I was like, what's moving in the weed?
Aw, little minnow.
Yeah. That was so cute.
I caught a snake one time. I was fishing with shiner. I was fishing with shiners, and the snake ate the shiner.
That's
I
crazy.
should have done something other than the beer.
I pulled in a cottonmouth and was like, nope, cutting that line.
Last year I went trout fishing and got a golden trout.
Ooh. Have you caught one of them fish that have teeth yet?
Oh yeah, dude. Hold on. Let me pull those up. There's a lake out here, and they added pike. They added northern to try to combat the fact they had too many sunfish going in it, and unfortunately, there's too many of them now, so it's like they're easy to catch now. So there's a northern from last year. I was trying to catch a bass, and I was like, okay, I guess I ended up with this giant northern. And I'm wearing all my Oscar Mike gear. That's actually on the Oscar Mike compound. Their compound's right on a giant lake. That was a golden carp. Yay. My mesh is saved into slot 1. Where's my biggest fish of last year? Let's see if I even put that into my... I don't think I did save that into my gallery of pictures of fish. Uh-oh, Devin's giggling again.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Can't stop thinking about the Dickosaurus.
Definitely not thinking about that, but
she's still thinking about Dickosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
No. Not thinking about Dickosaurus Rex, thinking about other things.
Just Dick.
No?
Okay, good. Because that's my job.
Someone who owns one, but...
God, Josh, stop selling penises. My chat's blowing up. I wonder if that's Vert messaging me privately saying, like, what are you talking about? Weirdo.
Wait, is Vert Imagine whatever on the GitHub?
I think he's just Vert.
Okay, then it wasn't Vert that told me to check out the pull request.
I agree, we do need Tanny back on stream.
Where's Tanny?
He doesn't have good internet yet right now.
Tell him to get good internet right now.
I've told him that.
Everyone and anyone is welcome to the FDM Lounge, where people enjoy FDM and
Thank
drink
you, Oscar. His name is
hot
Pickle.
chocolate. Oscar's like the nicest person ever. You should see him like on Facebook and stuff. He's like, I'm the nicest man ever. Hold on, I'm almost
Yeah, that's why he
there.
hasn't been on, is because he doesn't have internet to stream.
Yep, there it is. 5 pounds of pure giant bass.
Oh, I wonder if he added it or not, because I don't see it on the pull request anymore.
So you've got 5 pounds of bass. I've got 18 pounds of cats.
All right, now let me get a lure, and let me see if I can catch that cat.
Just put catnip on the lure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a giant ball, or a giant like really fuzzy, soft, squishy ball that makes like a squeak noise, shape of a mouse, and I'm gonna pour catnip all over it. Like,
oh, Insanity Automation. He's
not moving the camera, sir. Because we've not moved the internet. Right, go play. No, just get
fishing pole ones.
Chris, if you want to catch my cat, just get a ball of yarn and put it on a stick.
Ooh, I would also be tempted by a ball of yarn. Feeler gauges. There they are. Feeler gauges. Need a 0.2 millimeter feeler gauge. Because that's what I do. So what are you printing next, Josh?
I don't know. I gotta reprint no, I don't need to reprint that. No, not right now.
Oh yeah, you do.
You know, Josh,
I gotta reprint the Humera mount.
The way your hair looks right now, if you shaved your beard, you would look like almost exactly like Jaime Lannister from season 1, but like 5 years older.
No.
I think that's really nice of you to say.
Jaime Lannister had like a thin nose and
a big butt.
Sister.
Mine, I said looking like, not personality type. Or weird.
I have a big fat Italian nose.
Not the way I look at it.
No?
He had a tiny nose.
I like how Josh knows everyone by their nose. Only the Josh knows the nose. Must level the bed.
No, not important.
What's not important?
Leveling the bed.
Well, I'm just getting the Z height figured out.
Oh, so Vert, my feature request in there is the Z multi-end stops doesn't work with sensorless homing. And then there was something about a G34. That was a pull request the other day and is now
G34 beep boop
missing.
Let's see here. Gotta tune that.
Oh, it was merged 3 days ago. Quad Z leveling changes add R perimeter to recalculate points.
Nice.
But he still didn't add the G34 using 4 motors instead of 3.
Oh boy, how long should you cure Cerarieta? I have no idea.
I use 10 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Or, I mean, 5 minutes. 10 seconds.
5 minutes.
I use 5 minutes with Cerarieta.
Tell Josh how much I love the Space Mouse. Are we still on the Space Mouse?
Oh my goodness. Jimmy's been on that Space Mouse kick for like 8 months now.
I mean, I really want a Space Mouse because they are amazing.
Like, what can you do with a Space Mouse that you can't do with a regular mouse? Explain that to me.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Then what's so cool about a Space Mouse?
It's just all the buttons for CAD. Also, it's just really ergonomic. For either
I have 16 buttons on. No. One, two,
so, granted, the new mouse that I got for my birthday is kind of amazing too.
I have 19 buttons on my mouse.
What mouse do you have?
A gaming mouse.
So do I, but I don't have 19 buttons.
Because he's in space.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11.
Nice.
I have 12 just on the side.
Oh, you've got a Razer Naga.
I got a Razer Naga.
And I've got the top buttons.
No, this is a G903.
See, Jimmy, there's nothing cooler about a space.
No, it's really great for CAD.
But why?
Words. The little ball, it's great for doing your
I love balls.
Rotating your models really easily with that floating ball thing. You know what I'm talking about? And wait, what? Josh, you're
I'm still trying to figure out what.
I would say no.
Cool about it, because I can just move my mouse.
You can.
But the ball takes over as the object, right? That's the difference.
It's
the mouse moves the camera.
It's a track ball.
But the ball is in the middle.
Does anyone put linear rails on the Prusa Bear? Yes, this one has linear rails right here. So hey.
Like, Jimmy, I'm sure if I set the buttons up on my mouse that it could do all that stuff too.
Working the ball is just more satisfying, says the Vert. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, it's not a trackball. It has a dial on it.
Oh.
I'm so confused now.
It's a really cool mouse. It's totally unnecessary, but it's really cool.
Look at 3D Connection mouse. I think that's what they're actually called. All right.
I don't know. I got to play with one at SolidWorks World last year.
Can you control your robots with it?
No.
Well,
okay, so it's a joystick?
Not really.
It's a rotating 6-axis joystick.
Okay, I wouldn't classify it as a joystick, but if they call it a joystick, okay. Apparently joystick means something different to them than it does to me. No, trackball might suck.
Look, Devin, we're not talking about that kind of joystick, you perv.
Wait, what?
Hey-o.
I'm confused. I thought you meant like joysticks as in, you know, what you drive robots with.
Hold on, let me get my joystick mouse out. This is a click.
Work it.
Click.
Oh, hey, I'm finally next to Chris.
Yep. You've come full circle. Welcome to the Corner Club. Oh, I just watched a weird, scary movie today. That was the same guy who directed Texas Chainsaw Massacre and a bunch of other people. Robert Englund was in it. Dude, that was so messed up.
Wait, what was it?
I'll have to log into my Amazon to tell you. I'm bad at remembering stuff.
You know, when they rebooted Nightmare on Elm Street, I thought they did a decent job.
I'll be right back.
They made it more dark and less corny.
Uh-huh.
And I thought they were going to make more, but that was like how many years now?
Yeah. They also rebooted Friday the 13th and Halloween. Twice they've rebooted Halloween.
Well, Halloween they retconned.
Well, they did the Rob Zombie Halloween series.
And then Friday the 13th, even though it like rebooted, it's still pretty much the same.
Yeah, they kept the same corny, like, oh, if you have sex, you're gonna die first.
Yeah.
So, which is always good for us people that like old school horror movies.
I was excited when they came out with the Freddy vs. Jason.
Uh-huh. I'm glad they kind of made an awesome ending to that.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name of it? But it was basically about a guy who owns a hotel in like a really like janky town. And as people come and visit, he feeds them to his pet crocodile.
Mm.
So, and he never makes it easy. He, like, murders them with like weapons. Because like if they criticize him, he like immediately wants to like kill someone. So, yep. His name was not Norman. It wasn't Psycho. It was the same director that did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original ones, and it had Robert Englund in it, who was Freddy Krueger. Lake Placid. I love really bad horror. I actually watched the couch horror movie.
Do you watch bad horror movie for the comedy effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like horror movies in general, I don't get. They don't scare me.
Pumpkinhead is awesome. Yeah, there's very few scary old horror movies, but there are some that are like so messed up. Like there are some that I have a hard time finishing. Like I Spit on Your Grave, the original ones. It's so hard to watch that movie. Like I don't like anything about the stuff that happens in that movie, and it's just like I want to murder someone. Like I was like, I want to murder you for what you're doing right now. Like I want to jump in the TV. Like I'm getting mad watching it. It's not very scary, but it's like the horror movies that always get me are the ones that are like, what really could happen.
Uh-huh.
You know, like the first Saw was pretty close to something that actually kind of freaked me out because I'm like, someone actually probably did this. Like,
you know what movie freaked me out because I actually thought it was real until I met one of the actors.
Blair Witch?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Like for real, I was in the Army when that came out. I was stationed in Alaska, and it was advertised as, you know, being real and that it really happened and everything. And And when I was watching, I was like, "Holy crap, this shit's messed up."
It is.
And then one of the guys in the movie, the guy that lost the map, he was married to my ex-wife worked at this real estate firm, and he was married to one of the real estate agent's daughters.
Wait, you've been married, Josh?
Yeah, I was a dumbass and got married at 18.
Okay, then.
We do a lot of crazy things at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
hostile.
married. I got married in 97 and divorced in 2003.
Just the fact that I wasn't even a year old when you got married.
Well, you're a tater tot. We've already discussed this.
When will I not be a tater tot?
Whenever we die. He'll take over as the old person then.
Okay, I might have been wait, what month did you get married in 97?
August.
Okay, I was like a year and a half old.
Sharknado was good. The couch movie was interesting. It was about a killer lounge chair.
Did you know that David Shorey worked on the Sharknado movies?
Really?
Yeah.
A killer lounge chair? That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. I thought it was going to be like one of those super cheesy horror movies, and they tried to make it serious.
Jimmy, why do you have socks that old? That's unsanitary?
He cleans them regularly.
Sanitary? You wash them. How's that unsanitary?
Won't they like get old and have holes in them?
Not if you wear them the way I do.
How do you wear socks?
I just leave them in the drawer. Dude, men have so many socks. Like, I have probably 30 pairs of socks, so I usually don't have to go buy socks for a couple years.
I have socks
I have T-shirts from 1995.
Yeah.
You have T-shirts older than me.
I have T-shirts from the 2000s, so.
When I went to basic training in 95.
You were in the Army before I was even born.
I was in the National Guard in 95.
Yeah.
You were still in the military before I was born.
In 95, I was in middle school. Enjoying cardboard square pizza slices. And
I was 16, and my parents had to sign a waiver for me to actually sign up.
See, even good quality socks, like, still, they only last like 2 or 3 years.
Speaking of Saw, has anyone seen the movie The Cube?
I have not, but I heard it's decent.
It's so good.
I want to see it.
Don't watch Cube 2 or Cube 3. They just they got, like, the amount of money they had to make those seemed to have dropped. It's like they didn't have a ton of money to make the first one. But The Cube reminds me a lot of, like, Saw, but with a much better storyline. For me, like, I love storylines that are just completely ridiculous, so. Being kidnapped by a murderer is pretty normal, actually. It's pretty close to home, because that happens. You read about it every day.
I was 8 in 95, okay.
Yeah, so again, you're the youngin'. When we die, you have to find someone to call the youngin'.
Mm-hmm.
The bean sprout, the tater tot, the still wearing a teething chew, where I don't know.
Well, I'm ready to be not the youngest, and somewhere, because I'm the youngest in like the streaming group. I'm the youngest employee at my school. I'm the youngest league director in the country.
You're a student, of course. You're the youngest employee at the school.
It's past my bedtime. I don't have a bedtime.
And you still live with your parents.
I can afford my own place, but there's no point if I'm in the same city as my parents, and plus
freedom.
She doesn't want to make out with people. That's why. She's like, I can't take you home. I've got a family.
More like I don't want to take people home.
Oh, eventually you'll find somebody that you want to take home. Maybe. Who knows? You do whatever you want. I never get kidnapped. Oh, poor Paul.
All she needs is Dickosaurus.
She is a robot expert.
I am a robot.
She could animate a Dickosaurus
very easily.
Big tiny arms.
I would have
huge
I would
head
have
and
to
tiny
talk
arms.
it so that it had a speaker so that it would roar.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
That means I have to print one though.
You don't have to. Just have
How else would I
Josh
mod
print
it?
you one.
How else would I modify one to put a speaker inside?
I've got like 10 of them. I was gonna start putting like all over town, and then I realized
You'd probably get in trouble.
I'm like one of the only people that people know that do 3D printing. I'm like, this is not really sneaky in my town because there's like 10 of us. I mean, there's more than 10. It's probably like 100, but still, it's such a low number.
Vert wants you to send him one.
Oh.
Wait, but what colors are they in? Are they all pink?
I've got pink, sparkle pink, and sparkle black.
Let's see that sparkle black.
Unos momentos, por favor.
Okay, while he's away, Vert.
I wish my parents did my laundry or cooked for me.
So Vert, I see that he added an ARP to reset G34. But I had asked a question the other day about adding well, maybe he did it because the title says quad. Oh, it changes to allow quads the alignment. Okay, it is there. So how long does it usually take to get a feature request done? Because I add it, and I'm not trying to rush anybody.
Sparkle black.
Because I don't need it ASAP, but it would be nice.
It's a nice filament.
Yep, filament, fibrology, onyx.
Oh, the fibrology.
And then when you battle it, you got to make a robotized octopus. Raw. Tentacle monster versus Dickosaurus.
Do you have a link to that?
This?
Yeah.
That's an atomic sunset silk.
No, not the filament, the model.
Yeah, I'll find one. It's so big, I can wear it as a hat crown.
Vert wants the black one.
Of course he does. His soul is as dark as mine. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I know I found it on Thingiverse. But I believe it's on my mini factory as well. Octopus. Yep, there it is. Found it. Sending it in the normal chat. And then sending it to the other chat. Where's the other chat? How do I get to it? Oh, private chat. There it is. All I did was cut the base off because I didn't like the base.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Nice. I might print this.
Yeah, I was going to use it in one of our D&D campaigns. It's to be like, smash, smash. I've got 8 arms or legs. I don't discriminate against arms or legs. I should call them appendages.
Tentacles.
Shh. It's a naughty word. What's got 8 arms and a bulbous head?
Octomom.
Josh being hugged by 3 other women.
Hey.
You got Rosa. Who's the other 2?
We can't talk about that.
Where is...
Aw, Michael's wife loves octopuses.
You should print her an octopus.
Yeah, I wanted to print the Rocktopus in Flex. That was actually what I wanted to do.
I printed the Rocktopus, but instead of the one that's that, it's the one flipping it off.
Yeah, the Ftopus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are fun too. Huh. These are printing neat. I really need to start using P2PP, so these turn out better. I don't think...
I've yet to print anything with P2PP. I've set it up, but I haven't printed anything with it yet.
Yeah, I haven't even set it up. I was just like, ooh, this is neat. I'll try this. And as usual, I get sidetracked.
Well, after my 1-inch orc... Fudge sickles. My 1-inch orc took 12 hours to print. I've just kind of been turned off from...
Multi-material?
Yeah.
Yeah, multi-material is time-consuming. You have to have like a printer dedicated to it. And if anything goes wrong, you waste so much time. As I'm messing around. I'm printing...
Like that. Have you seen that guitar that
Kitties.
Carl...
Yeah.
Well, I sponsored that. And
nice.
When... And Filamentum's not cheap.
Yeah.
And his... he was using... what the heck is that feature called? When one roll runs out, it'll feed.
Oh yeah, the run out.
Yeah, on the pallet, and it didn't work.
Oh.
And he had to save it, and luckily he was able. I mean, there were some minor flaws. And then it was mostly done, and the frickin' power went out.
Oh. It doesn't have resume.
And it didn't have resume, but I think he saved it. There was just some minor issues with it that he
patched up,
yeah. And he was able to... He says he found this like 2-part clear spray that basically turns into glass. And he used that, and it came out really nice.
Nice. The pallet's also very loud. I don't know if anyone's hearing that feeding noise of the pallet. It's like... It's like, come on.
Well, it just has, what, like 4 stepper motors in it, right?
Yeah, basically. Very loud ones. Like, I don't know what drivers are running. They're not running any TMC 2209s. Oh, yeah, the knobs. Oh, all right, I think I'm going to be passing out soon. It's 11.
Yeah,
it's almost it's midnight here. Oh, boy.
Yeah. 1 a.m. for me.
Lunch? Tony, you must be in a different country because it is midnight here. /1 a.m.
Oh, he could be working 3rd shift in the U.S. and
this is true.
Just gets a lunch break different time.
Humans. All right, Jordan, go ahead and do your sign off of awesomeness.
Ladies first.
Oh yeah, Devin. Or is it me?
All right, I'm Devin. Go check out my channel at Designs by Devin on YouTube. Now that there's school closures and no robot season, I should actually be pushing content.
Is there any content on there?
There is, but there will be more content soon because I have nothing better to do. Because all 3 of my jobs are currently on hiatus from coronavirus. So go sub to my channel, follow me on Twitter at DevinJCR, and go Josh.
So I'm Josh from Alien3D.us. I sell all sorts of stuff, and I'm coming out with my own printer kit, the Tesseract. If you actually go to my website now, I technically have it up for pre-order, just haven't advertised it. And if you go and view the product page, there's a link to go view all of the current BOM that will be coming on it. I just finalized the BOM. But yeah, that's me. I also do filament and accessories and mystery boxes.
Ooh, yeah, the mystery box just should be shipping soon, right?
As soon as the boxes arrive. I ordered the boxes on the 16th. It's been over a month.
Yeah, 16th of February, not 16th of March.
The 16th of February. As soon as the boxes arrive, I can ship them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so pissed. So pissed.
Telling you, brown box with like a handwritten thank you on every one.
I'm not using that company ever again.
Yeah. We can do custom stuff. You just got to wait 6 years for it.
Well, it's like the company that I was using for the first 18 months was great.
Yeah.
Then why'd you switch?
Because they won't create the custom size box I need to fit into the flat rate envelope to save on shipping.
Yeah. I just say stuff it in the flat rate envelope.
Without a box at all, just put it all in there.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
I'm okay with that. If it saves you money and gets our stuff somewhat on time, who cares? Like that's like what are the 3 things people complain about the most? Service, service, and service. So, I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna. What you say, you did that little like thing, and only 2 people said I wouldn't buy it anymore if I didn't have a colorful box.
Right.
Those 2 people.
Right.
Are crazy.
Yeah, if they're buying it for the pretty box.
Well, that was the one thing besides the project that helped me stand out, and by going back on it, I just feel like I failed. But it would save me like $700 a month if I didn't do those boxes.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be like even happier to do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, or if you can find someone who can make one custom box that you do and you just buy it in bulk and then like once a year do like a mystery box.
Something custom.
And it's like a custom box and inside's like something different. Like, you'll pick like a something. So
I wish I knew somebody who was good with HTML5 canvas. There's an animation I want to do for next month. But anyhow,
you don't want me to know any of that.
Yeah, your closeout. My bad.
First, I'm going to answer this question. The Z-axis motors are what are on a stock printer. These are different motors on everything, different extruder, different hot end, different fans, different screen, different parts, different belts, different pulleys, different everything. Power supply is different. It's all different. My filament holder, which I can pop off and put back on. It's all different. And then size of textile sleeves, it's 3/4 inch for the extruder and 1/2 inch for the bed, and then it's 3/16 or something for the And then I think that's it. See, look at that. Even Hack Monkey says envelope.
Yeah.
Actually, if you just did like a one-sided envelope and the other side was just a plain one, that'd be really cool.
There we go. Ship.
That way, and you could easily display them on the wall.
I got the perfect answer. Don't assemble the box and get a really small box. That when they open up the little envelope, they can assemble a little different box. Little mini box to hold things in.
That would probably be doable.
Print alien-sized envelope. Oh, print alien envelope-sized labels. You could do cool labels.
Well,
all
they
right.
ship them in a mini Tichosaurus.
Yes. Gonna have to be TPU then because it's got to make it through rough hands. All right. Good night, Josh. Good night, Devin. Thanks for coming on the stream. We'll probably do this a lot more often because we're all on lockdown everywhere. So
yeah.
But tomorrow I'm gonna go fishing and then probably maybe stream.
Game wardens catch you.
There's private property I can fish on if I want to.
Oh.
So I got a couple buddies with lakes on their, well, not lakes, but like really big ponds on their property because they're rich. So
Cool.
can always go there. And there's some public land that is not like I can sneak on the golf course and fish on the golf course if I want to, since they're closed. There's not even any workers on them. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So good night, everybody. Thanks again, everyone, and happy modding.
Later.